Well, this is it. Cancel your pre-orders and get mad. City Skylines 2 is banned from the Steam Workshop. They banned themselves. Hey guys, welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Welcome back for some more City Skylines 2. Some big-o breaking news on some stuff here, which well, we got a little bit of experience with in the past in terms of mods and modding removed from Steam and then coming to a curated service, which oftentimes spells a little bit of trouble for a while. But we'll talk about it as we get ready for some City Skylines 2. So tomorrow, by the way, we get to finally play City Skylines 2 here on the channel, and we will be doing that tomorrow in the morning and pretty much every day until the end of the year. So we're going to take a look at all the news related to City Skylines 2 and also some gameplay from the developers today, because we're just not allowed to show it yet without restrictions, and so we'll be doing that tomorrow morning. So get ready. But for now, and a few days ago, actually quite a few days ago, we all who've been playing the early release of City Skylines 2 have noticed that the developers, when you fire up the game, and you may have seen it before on the main screen, that it says Paradox Mods, which removes Steam Workshop support, which can bring a lot of problems, but we'll talk about that as we take our first look at all the news related to City Skylines 2. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at all the news on Steam. I'll bring this up for you all, and yeah, so let it be known that they haven't banned mods. Modding will be a part of the City Skylines 2, so no panic there. There certainly will be mods, but it'll be done in a different way, which not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. All right, so the other day after I was done with our first AM stream, I noticed something related to modding here, and I was waiting to see what the community would respond to, or how they would respond to this. And a lot of people kind of knew this because of the Paradox Mods thing here, but they didn't know what that would mean exactly. Now, for those of you who don't know, let me just explain that City Skylines 2 comes out on the 24th of October, 2023. And this developer, Colossal Order, has made a lot of great games before. And one that I really want to go back and play again is called Cities in Motion. So let me go to the developer page here for Colossal Order. Yeah, tons of DLCs for City Skylines, which kind of in a way are their own modding. You know, it's paid mods essentially, right? DLCs adding new stuff to be able to put into the game. But they started a long time ago with this game called Cities in Motion. And I can remember back in 2014 when this game came out. Kind of looks a little like City Skylines, doesn't it, in a way? But they made their game a long time ago on their own engine, and they had their own technology and whatnot used to make this game. And I can remember there being websites like forums back before Steam was really good for the workshop support, and you'd go to an external website and you download like a new map or something like that. This game was all about transportation, and so just like surprise surprise, City Skylines, with the whole building of buses and trams and trains and stuff like this game would allow you to do that too, where you would connect like a bus line to a train station or a tram line or something like that through city streets. And so some of the modability of this game was that you could download different cities. In this case, you could this is a DLC for like Ulm, but then there was also new stuff that would come to it. But modders would also make their own maps out of these assets and whatnot. And they implemented that heavily into City Skylines, or at least they made the door open and didn't know that it would explode. So I believe there's somewhere between 400,000 and 500,000 mods on City Skylines on Steam. And some of the best mods out there modify the script of the game, like the traffic mod and the move it mod and things like that. And so because of this being on Paradox's services, they could deny that and say, or they may deny that more than likely, and say, you can't modify our game. You can add assets to it, but some of those assets could be copyrighted. Like I believe the Sydney Bridge in Australia and the Hollywood sign and the Empire State Building are all essentially copyright. So if they were to put that onto the Paradox services, it might be easier for a company to find that, deny that, and have them remove that. Now, the developers do address cease and desist orders or whatnot, but maybe perhaps the developers will have a much more hardline. Well, you know what the common theme over the last few streams? What is the one word we've been told the most from these City Skylines 2 streams? Does anyone know? I kind of just gave the answer away with the last word that I said, but in a different spelling. Depending on how the City Skylines / well, let's just say Paradox. Paradox is the is really the one making this decision, I feel. I think Colossal Order wants to make the best game ever created. That's their goal, and to make it fun and to make it easy for anybody to play. And this game, obviously they're trying to make it so that way if you're on Game Pass, if you're on the Epic Game Store, if you're on Steam, if you're on PlayStation, which, you know, console's been delayed until next year, they want you to go to, you know, one-stop shop on Paradox, the Paradox Mods site, to be able to download stuff from there, which is kind of a pain in the ass, really. I know a lot of people don't mind that so much, but a game called Farming Simulator also kind of does this thing, but they do it in a much different way. Farming Simulator is a game where you can download mods from Steam, but they also have their own website to do it, so that way you can download it for consoles too. And they'll kind of take some of the best, they'll curate and they'll take some of the best mods from Steam, and they'll either contact the mod makers, or there's some sort of way where you can take the mods, where the developers of Farming Sim can take those mods from Steam and put them onto console, or vice versa too, where they may reach out to people and be like, this is a really good mod, do you want it to be featured on our website or whatever, where you can get it from console or whatever. You know, they have the consoles have to go to their, you know, their wherever their database is on the web and pull that stuff in. Now Farming Sim did that well, where they leave the door wide open for mods to be downloaded like via Steam and whatnot, and or just other forums and other websites. Like there's tons of ways to get Farming Sim mods, but it's less restrictive. It's like, you know, you can get it from like the Steam workshops, you can get it from people's forums, you can get it from their website. Like there's many different ways to get it. But yeah, this is a corpo move that's going to restrict a lot of things. So going back to what I was saying about City Skylines. So yeah, their original game, Cities in Motion and Cities in Motion 2, had a lot of cool, you know, they were made so well that they had this idea of, wait a minute, why don't we implement that into our next game, which was City Skylines. And so now, yeah, the breaking news is that, and by the way, this is one of those here, guaranteed that there's some controversy, so the developers are going to have to use the word commitment or committed. I'll guarantee it. I haven't seen this FAQ, but I guarantee this is corporate backpedaling, and they've used the word commitment, but we'll take a look at that. But yesterday and Monday, I saw these, you know, there was a little bit of a controversy about performance, that the performance of City Skylines 2 might be a little rougher on older systems or underpowered systems. So basically, if you have an older computer or whatnot, it might be a little harder for you to run City Skylines 2 until they have a little bit more time to like perfect it, which is totally fine. Games launch all the time where they do the best they can, and then they work on real environment issues. Like it's hard before a game releases to fix all the issues, because they, even with extensive testing, with all the different systems out there, OSs and graphics and CPUs and whatnot, it's hard to get everything. So you know, they'll sweep up after release, but this may take some extra time. But then they touched on the mods a little bit, more mods for everyone. But what was hilarious in here, though, I noticed yesterday, they put this like mountain here. One of the things that they said about City Skylines 2, and I forgot where I read it, but it was hilarious, they are going to be a little bit more restrictive with modding, so that way they could have a higher height limit or something like that for building mountains and whatnot. Like they mentioned it a few times before, how the yeah, there you go, there's original City Skylines and the Move It mod, but they mentioned something about like not having so many mods, so that way they could modify it so that way there could be like taller mountains and deeper valleys, or something like that. But I remember something in there about that. But this could be a goodbye to the Move It mod, since they're not going to be allowing for scripting and stuff. They wanted to bake a lot of stuff into the game, including the mod stuff, but unfortunately, that could be goodbye to any traffic mods. Anything that modifies the game could be gone. You know, there's going to be a lot of speculation here And I hope I'm wrong, by the way. I hope that this is the best move ever, but it just means you're going to have to go somewhere else to get mods, which is tedious and annoying. And the Steam mods, by the way, will automatically update through Steam. You know, if you download a mod and it updates, Steam will check for it and update that automatically. So that's another negative thing. Is I'm not sure exactly how Paradox mods work through their website. Of course, you can do that with games like Hearts of Iron and whatnot. But I believe Hearts of Iron may also have Steam mods as well, or Steam Workshop support. So I don't know why this is a restrictive move, but let's go and see the corporate black background, white text. Ooh, we got that at the start here. Oh boy. Oh boy, we'll read all their questions and answers here in a minute. Oh, there's the word commitment. Our commitment to players. Well, there it is. It was just a little earlier than I thought. All right. But another good thing about City Skylines, though, is that, yeah, since Cities in Motion was so well built, they built that editor into the original game, into City Skylines. And you know, that was a big part of it, was being able to make your own maps, or at least more freely being able to, like the terrain tool and editing while you're building your city is kind of a good part of that. Like City Skylines 1 is amazing for that, like allowing you to do that. And they removed a lot of those restrictions too, didn't they? Like, do you guys remember when City Skylines with the terrain would only let you have so much terrain, and then there were mods to remove that? Like, you were restricted in how much terrain you could, like, kind of bank, you know? You could, like, you could make a huge valley, and then your bar would fill up, and then it'd be like, dude, you have to put this somewhere. And it's like, okay, that's kind of like realistic. Like, if you take the ground from somewhere, you're gonna have to put it somewhere else. But everybody would just dump it in the ocean or somewhere, and yeah, it was kind of removed eventually. So modding, more modding. All right, well, let's go through some of this and look at the actual posts from the developers. There's also some stuff here from... we're going to watch some gameplay, by the way, with our two favorites. We got the developer and Maddie working on some stuff. They were amazing last week, so we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But this post here on their forums is exactly the same on Steam. I was going to take a look at that, but it's kind of the same. And they are taking a look here. Yep, there you go. We heard you. Here's the we heard you. So we see the word commitment and we heard you, and we'll probably see him miss the mark at some point. We'll see about that. But the typical backpedaling is here. Modding, editor, game balancing, companies and billboards. What the hell's that mean? Citizens, characters, tutorials, and advisor. I don't know what that means. Companies and billboards. I don't know what that means. I know they mentioned it before, where a company will have like its logo on the outside of a building. But anyway, we'll take a look at that in a little bit. All right, so let's get into updates on modding. We'll go through some of this before. We'll kind of just read a lot of the headlines. But if you want to, again, if you want a full breakdown, go to Steam, go to City Skylines 2, go to the community, go to the news hub, and then this should give you all the posts from the developers. And yeah, starting on Monday, just yesterday, or rather the day before, they started to talk about mods and performance. They opened the door for talking about it, but they didn't really mention too much. Yeah. Yeah, big sneeze. Yeah. A note on Perform Main and our commitment to players. Interesting. So, yeah. So, just know that the Steam Workshop support won't be here. You have to go through Paradox, and that's fun. But anyway, let's read through some of this. So this is starting on Monday, October 16th. More mods for everyone. We know you've been waiting, and it's time to share the latest developments regarding modding in City Skylines 2. Game editor is currently in the beta phase and will launch shortly after release, so you won't be able to... I guess the in-game editor refers to assets. We look forward to unleashing the power of the creative modification for all of you. In preparation, we're collaborating with a talented group of creators working behind the scenes. So curated, they reached out to specific people with specific parameters. ensuring you'll have amazing mods to drive into on its launch. While the modding tool will have a basic framework at its inception, we're dedicated to, we're dedicated to, that's red flag, continuous expansion and enhancement, making it a central focus of our development efforts moving forward. I think what we're getting here, I'm kind of, the nice thing about City Skylines is that it was free. Like, you could download, and by free, I mean, like, open. Like, it was like, people would put in all sorts of crazy mods, like a statue in a real town, or an actual tram that's in, like, Gothenburg, or a specific train that ran in a specific year on a specific railroad. Like, you could get really crazy mods. And here, you know, this could be like removing a lot of that, or just making it so that way it's such a pain in the ass to upload a mod that, like, imagine if you have to fill out paperwork to upload a mod, you know? Like, is your mod copyright? Well, how the hell? I don't, you know, some people just want to, you know, if you lived in a certain city and there's a building that's a famous school or something like that, and you, and somebody makes a model of that school because it's a building in that town for realism, and they want to put it in their city, and then they upload it for everyone. Imagine having to get an attorney to upload mods. That's the extreme, but anyway. More in-depth details about the editor and its roadmap will be shared shortly. Okay, so I don't know if the editor is related to, if they mean the map editor or modding editor. I guess technically making your own map is kind of a mod too, but you're using existing tools to make something of your own creation, which I guess is the same as the the editor, maybe. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. So, secondly, oh yeah, here's something I had missed when it first dropped because I was busy with some other stuff, but right there is something we should have read before. Secondly, we're introducing Paradox Mods as the new mods platform for City Skylines 2. See, that's not bad alone, you know? Having City Skylines 2 mods available in more places is not a bad thing. Going to Game Pass, going to the Epic Game Store, going to Steam, going to console, having mods that are available in the same place for everybody is a good move. That's a good move. But removing it, that's always a bad thing. That's always a move for control. That's always a move for, like, protection and curation, and that's always a bad time because it removes, like, some of the creativity. I wonder if mods are actually available for Cities in Motion on Steam. They must be. I bet you all the people from the forums, it's always good to have a central place to go for mods, and then more central places, not less, you know? We're introducing Paradox Mods as the platform for City Skylines 2. One of the core reasons for this is inclusivity. Modding capabilities will be extended to players across platforms. Good. Both PC and console. Good. Aligning with our commitment, to provide as many possible with the opportunity to modify and enjoy the game. That's fine. That's fine. Adding Paradox Mods to this, to have a place for all the mods to be for everybody, is good. Steam is just one place, but to take away from PC players to then give to PC players again in a different format, but then also consoles? Modify and enjoy the game. For console users, this means you're able to access the asset mods in the library. Yes, you read that right. You know, it's a huge part of City Skylines 2 experience. And we're beyond excited to introduce a solution that makes mods available to everyone. That's fine. As with major updates, we're fully aware of the learning curve it might present, but we're committed, again, to providing resources to ensure a smooth transition to Paradox Mods. Yeah, the commitment thing, that's a word. Usually when they say committed to, and then they're bringing you a new thing, it's typically a move to remove something. So if ever the bank is giving you a free pen, that means they've probably lowered your interest rate in your savings account. That's what that means. But, hey, look at this shiny pen. Here at Bankco, we're committed to shiny pens. Translation, yeah. So, yeah, anytime you see committed to, That's a red flag. Read carefully and then like back translate things. Think about what that actually means. On another note, we've noticed concerns about City Skylines 2 performance, especially after our previous statement raised a minimum recommendation specs. As we've always believed in transparency, we'd like to further shed some light on the current state of the build. Now, a lot of people are saying delay, 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 and I agree. But at this point, City Skylines 2 has hyped it. The hype train is at such a high speed that if they were to delay the game, like they already have for consoles, to PC, it would essentially be like building a brick wall on the tracks, and it would really, it would really anger a lot of people. After all their official live streams, after giving builds to creators, and then like to take that away and say, you know what, we're not going to release tomorrow. That just can't happen. It would be more negative to fix it and do it right than it would be to release it with issues. But every game's going to have issues on launch, no matter what. City Skylines 2 is a next-gen title. Naturally, it demands certain hardware requirements. With that said, while our team has worked tirelessly to deliver the best experience possible, we've not achieved the benchmark we targeted. Fair. Hopefully, they work towards that and get it right by the end of the year. In light of this, we think the long-term project releasing now is the best way forward. We're proud of the unique gameplay. Generally believe that it offers a great experience. Yeah, they're probably right about that. You know, I played City Skylines 2 in some of the earlier builds. If you ever see my Steam account, it'll say like I've got like 10 or 11 or 12 hours at this point. Maybe a little more now, because I was playing it last night. But before that, I played probably about, in total of all the different versions that I've had access to through Steam and whatever, you know, I probably played over 150, almost 200 hours by now. And I didn't really notice any performance issues on my end with the game. Other than that, the game looked weird. Like, as it updated more and more, it looked better, but I don't remember exactly why. Like, the grass and things like that looked different, and thus it was better. But I don't know exactly what they were adding to make it happen. Like, some of the buildings looked more plastic. Some of the buildings in the ground didn't look quite right. It looked like it was like an older build. It didn't look like what they were showing on their official stuff. But basically what would happen is City Skylines had older builds for creators while they were working on newer builds. They'd give the newer build to like Maddie and the community development team so they could showcase it on the official streams, and then we would get those versions later. So the version that I was playing, didn't, you know, it looked like we have City Skylines 2 at home, but my City Skylines 2 was like, you know, version 0.5, as where the devs were playing like version 0.8, like 8.5 or 0.85 or something like that, or 8. Yeah, you know what I mean. Basically, they were closer to 1.0. Like they were at 8.5, and it was like, what the? This doesn't look anything like what they've got. But now it looks good. So the appearance of the game and the performance has only been getting better. But apparently, they wanted to, as they've been mentioning, trying to get it working for weaker systems, which is probably why it's been delayed on consoles, honestly. That's probably what happened, is that the game is so big and so ambitious that it takes a lot of power. So to find a way to wire it for a weaker PC, aka consoles too, then yeah, that's a interesting way to do it. Yeah, City Skylines 2 will have mods. It will, yeah. Let me avoid any confusion. This game, they do want people to mod it. They do want people to make maps. They want people to share stuff. But they've taken away essentially, it's almost, in a way, they've destroyed a massive bridge for people to, you know, transfer things back and forth. For the super talented modders to connect with a very passionate community, that bridge has been blown. And now it's a convoluted route of toll booths, maybe? We'll see. But it's not the road that we're used to. Roads? Roads?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Exactly. But anyway, it says we'll continually improve the game over the coming months, but we also want to manage expectations and performance on the upcoming release. Our ambition is for City Skylines 2 to be enjoyed by as many players as possible. We're ensuring that it reaches the full potential. Thank you for your understanding and continuous support. Absolutely. And then how to get started and some of the old stuff that they've talked about. All right. So then they dropped the news on the mods, which was kind of their behind the scenes #1. And so this essentially is just saying that, you know, hey, we started with Cities in Motion back in the day. Oh, I think this is where they talk about the mountain or something like that, which is just silly. So basically, there's the information about City Skylines 1 and Cities in Motion, and about how Cities Skylines 1, they didn't know that it would be such a hit. Of course, they didn't. They just kind of opened the way as much as they could for mods, but once that door was open, it was hard to close. And essentially what this is basically just showing the Steam Workshop with over 400,000 mods. City Skylines has over 400,000 mods. Not all of them are probably what you're looking for, and not all of them are probably good, and some of those are technically probably maps and things like that. However, you know, again, the Move It mod and so many other mods you go to Steam, you go to the workshop, you hit the little plus button next to the Move It mod, and you're good. That's all you have to do. And then, you know, sometimes mods can conflict, but it depends. If you want to download like 10, 20 mods, that's pretty much no problem. If you go crazy Skyrim and start downloading like 145 mods, and that's just like on assets, and then you start downloading like another 50 scripting mods, then you're gonna have to start like thinking about it like a chess move. Like, this game really allows for a crazy amount of mods before you have to really do anything, which is insane. But basically, yeah, so they're talking about modding in the past and then modding for City Skylines 2, which is a little more important here. So we support modding to celebrate the community. We support modding to celebrate the community, and we want everyone to be able to take part in it. This is the reason why we're focusing on... Okay, so it's explaining why it's only going to be through Paradox mods. Oh, and that modding is mostly not going to be available at the start. It's kind of in a beta. So some of the mods that will be available, it's going to be... Mods kind of won't be there at the start. They will, but it will be limited. So it'll be there, but not really. You love the blown bridge and the toll booth explanation? Yeah. Basically, that's how it is, though. It's a bunch of tedious roadblocks instead of like an open and free multi-lane bridge. We've always tried to offer as much support to the modders as possible. It's true. And by the way, big kudos to Paradox and also Colossal Order for working with content creators, as in people who've made content for the game, to come out with content creator packs. Like, I think the Africa one... And there's many other packs that were made by content creators. Like, map packs made by content creators, great. The vehicle pack, loved it. One of my favorite assets, and this is why City Skylines 2 feels like there's a ton of stuff missing, is that I feel like the game's weakest aspect is human activity for fun. Like, biking, not there. Giant stadiums that are like on the minor league or the neighborhood level, missing. Like, there's no that one pack for City Skylines with all the stadiums is so good. Like I forget what it's called, but the one with like the, you know, there's multiple like Australian football pitch and like American football and American baseball and stuff, and you have all those different parks and stuff like that. That's such a good one. To be able to just put like a big baseball field in the middle of a suburban neighborhood is so good. It's like, it's not quite a park, but it's like a public space where, you know, when people aren't playing baseball, you can go there and play frisbee or what, you know, a big open grass area that's meant for baseball. If nobody's playing baseball or softball, people can go there with their dog and throw the frisbee around. Kids can go there and fly kites, or you can have a picnic in the grass, you know, so long as you're not bothering anybody, it's fine. But that is something that feels like it was missing, and so, you know, mods could bring that in, but I think that might be their fear. The modding community has so much power, as in, like, they're familiar with the game, they've worked on it, they have a lot of experience. And one thing they might not want people to do is, one, get out ahead of DLCs. This might be a move, now that I think of it, to protect their DLCs and their bottom line. Because if people start bringing in ports, if people start bringing in, if the mods from day one start to provide there'd be no reason to buy DLCs. Which I don't really feel is the case, because people still love to buy the DLCs for City Skylines 1. I mean, their most recent ones bringing all these cool asset packs. You could always go and download a ton of mods, but it was always nice to buy the DLCs too, because some of those DLCs, including that baseball one, was so good for City Skylines 1. But yeah, you know what? I now that I think about it, yeah, this is a move to possibly protect the profits of the DLCs and to make it so that way the developers are the champions whenever they add a new road, and not necessarily the modding community. You can use the word committed to, celebrating the excellence of the greatness of the amazingness of the modding community. You can keep using all these words, but it's probably coming down to profits, I think, as always. But that's Paradox making that decision, the publisher, not the developers, I think. But anyway, going back to this, as the Cities Skylines modding community grew, the group was expanded to include assets creators, and its purpose expanded to provide direct feedback on modding tools. The beta gave us the opportunity to get feedback on the road editor before it was released to the public. Road editor. And direct conversation. Is there a road editor? What do they mean by that? It looks like there's an editor button here for City Skylines, but I don't know exactly what that means, road editor. I feel like you should just be able to edit a road in the game, not necessarily. Yeah, you should be able to edit a road in the game, not have to go to like some like side thing. You shouldn't have to go to the editor and then like make a particular road or something like that. Like you should be able to do a lot of stuff in the game. There should be options to do that in the game. I don't know. As for the updates for City Skylines ended through modding beta, shifted more towards testing and providing feedback on the modding tools. Currently, the modding beta is in the testing City Skylines 2 editor. Okay, and then they said they'll dig into that, but then there was immediate backlash, so then they had to answer questions. So people not happy about the workshop, and then confusion about the editor and exactly what it can do. That's weird. I feel like the editor should be for like buildings and like police departments and like you know, you should be able to mod a commercial building or make your own, or you should also be able to modify an existing police department or hospital to look differently or function differently. Or more importantly, like my biggest gripe is when you upgrade certain things, they're locked to certain areas of that building. Like for example, the airport, for example, having the cargo terminal attached to it. Yeah, that's locked to the side of the building in a particular spot. I want to be able to put it a few different places maybe, so I can modify that. The editor dev diary is out. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Maybe they've uploaded it to Steam. We'll see. Oh wait, no, I gotta go to the Paradox Mods website to be able to download news now. Alright, so let's take a look at what they've said. Alright, we've heard all the feedback and we wanted to answer the questions that we can answer today. Uh-oh. That we can answer today. Who's stopping you from answering questions now? We've written a FAQ with this one specifically about Paradox Mods. We're looking forward to you all being able to experience for the first time when it launches. Alright, this is going to be very important. So they're going to be basically telling you, a lot of these are going to be no, no, no. Oh, yep, no. There's already, no. Yeah, there's already no's. Will Paradox Mods look different on City Skylines 2 than on City Skylines 1 or other games that are already on the platform? What? We've been planning and working with the Paradox Mods platform for City Skylines 2 from the very beginning of development of the game and will continue after its release. The version made for City Skylines 1 made it so that a few hand-selected assets could be used on Xbox, and the idea for City Skylines 2 is much grander. Want to make the creation, uploading, sharing, downloading as smooth as possible. We have full freedom to make any changes to improve any feature and take suggestions. You make them into reality. When you get your hands on the platform, we'll be listening eagerly to all your voices. Okay, I don't know what that means. How will Paradox Mods as a platform perform on its release? Oh, and by the way, hold on a second. Alright. Big problem. So many people are going to be playing City Skylines. Imagine if the Paradox website goes down or their forums go down or whatever. Ugh. Yeah. Imagine if there's if they get DDoSed, or if somebody hacks the Paradox website or something like that. Every once in a while Steam will be down, but yeah, imagine on launch if the Paradox going through just the Paradox site. And by the way, Paradox is going to be catering. Steam just caters to anybody on Steam or the Steam Deck. But with the Paradox site, they're going to have to cater to PlayStation, Xbox, Game Pass, and all these different like forums that and since the game's coming to Game Pass on launch, there's going to be a ton of people just trying the game out for the first time who've never played City Skylines before. So if the Paradox site ever crashes, or if it's slow, or there could be tons of errors and tons of problems being bottlenecked through their services. Oh boy. Uh-oh. And look at this. We're working on optimizing this process to allow for differential updates, and also being able to sync them. Oh, we're working on it? What do you mean? We are working on it. Shouldn't that be finished? Oh God. They haven't even figured out the problem of how to update mods. So if you download a mod and City Skylines updates and breaks your mod, it might not be automatic. You might have to go to the Paradox website and re-download every mod. But then imagine having to go to the website to check every single mod to see if there's an update available for the mod. Oh my God. City Skylines updates. Breaks your mods. You have 100 mods. You have to go now. You have to shut the game down and spend an hour and a half figuring out, of your 100 mods, which ones on the Paradox website have updates, are updated, download those updates, and then in that time that you've updated, maybe the mod makers have updated them again. And by the way, and then you're going to have to probably go to City Skylines and like deactivate the mods that are out of date or breaking the game. If they do, it might be more stable than that. It might not just be like, oh, game out, mod outdated, game broke. It's probably not going to be like that, but man, I don't know. They haven't even optimized the site. All right, paralyzed thing, yeah. Well, you have to log into Paradox mods separately from Steam or Microsoft Store. As long as you have connected your platform Steam with your... Oh, you have to have a Paradox account. Oh my God. Every single person who wants to modify City Skylines 2, go to Paradox now. You have to make an account. You have to have a separate login. As long as you've connected your Steam, Xbox, or PlayStation account with your Paradox account, there's no need to log in separately to the Paradox mods. In other words, you're going to have to link your Steam account and your Paradox account, and then you can download mods. Because here this is a little misleading. They make it, there is no need to log in separately to Paradox mods. Well, yeah, you don't have to log in separately because you're already logged in. You have to be logged in with their Paradox account. So everybody needs to make a Paradox account to be able to download mods, and you have to link that account with your Steam account. Wow, that's... So you can't anonymously go to the Paradox mod site, find a cool mod, click download, have it on Steam, and then ready to go? You gotta log in? Wow. Will City Skylines 2 launch paid mods or microtransactions on Paradox mods? No. There will not be any paid mods for City Skylines 2 on Paradox mods. That's some very specific wording. So there will be no paid mods or microtransactions. Cool. Those are called DLCs. That's what they are. How will Paradox mods handle creations with updates? Do they download as soon as Steam is opened? When any mod you've subscribed to has an update, it'll start downloading and updating automatically once the game is started. So the answer is no? So this says no. So when you have Steam opened, will City Skylines 2 mods update automatically? Answer, no. You have to sit with the game open and then it'll download? In other words, Paradox's website won't be able to download and install or update mods without City Skylines 2 open. So you essentially have to either have to sit on the splash screen and wait for mods to download and update before you go play, or you can go in and build it on your city and then check back like an hour later to see if everything's been updated, or 10 minutes or whatever. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, we're working on translating all this corporate speak. They can't just say yes or no. They have to say yes, X, and then 14 asterisks. God, we got to work on translating all this stuff. When a mod you've subscribed to has an update, yeah, it says once the game is started. I don't know if that means the launcher, by the way. Because on Steam, you have to click City Skylines, then you have to click play, then their launcher pops up, and then you got to click play or resume. So I wonder if perhaps if the launcher is up, imagine leaving the City Skylines 2 launcher open all the time just in case. If you're playing another game. Silly. Uh-oh. Will you be able to publish copyrighted buildings or copyrighted brands? You're able to publish anything that you create, but if we receive a cease and desist, it will be removed. It's the same process as on Steam Workshop. Yeah, but I honestly feel like attorneys and lawyers aren't going to weed through 400,000 different Steam mods to then remove, I don't know, let's say the Brooklyn Bridge was copyrighted. So they remove the Brooklyn Bridge mod. Somebody takes that mod, tweaks it slightly, and calls it Jeff's Brooklyn Bridge mod. And then, the attorneys have to go, The reason why a lot of those mods are able to get around that is because, it's the Streisand effect where if you tell somebody to delete a mod, someone will just modify that mod and then re-upload it. And it'll replicate itself repeatedly. But with Paradox, they may have more controls over what's uploaded to their site. So that could stop a lot of that right there. So that's a big red flag. That's a big red flag there. Will you be able to vote thumbs up or give stars to creations you like? And what consequences will that have? You'll be able to rate mods from 1 to 5. That'll impact the best and highest rating sort orders. Yeah, all right. That's pretty standard. Seems standard. Will there be any way to link two creations together if one needs the other, like the Harmony mod in City Skylines 1? Yes. Additionally, if dependencies exist, players will be asked if they wish to add the dependencies as subscriptions as well. Oh, great. Okay, that's good. Well done. Well done. Good. So if mod A requires mod B and C in order to work, it will tell you that and let you download that at the same time, so you don't have to go looking for it. Okay, well that's one good thing. Will there be possibility to display links to common social channels, Discord, blah, 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 blah. Wait, is there a way to share comments on the page of a creation? What? Is there any way to share comments? There'll be a Paradox forum thread, or you can link to your YouTube channel. What the hell is that? What? Wait, what? I have no idea what that means. If you make a mod, you can link to your YouTube channel or something below. That's fine, because then it could be a good tutorial on how to use the mod or an example of all the things that you can, like somebody could, again, let's go back to the Brooklyn Bridge. Someone could do a quick 1 minute overview of how to install the mod, where to find the asset, like the bridge, and some examples of it placed in the city looking all pretty. That's cool. Gets people excited to download the mod. But what? Is this talking about this comments? Are people going to comment and say cool mod, or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Who's handling the moderation of the Paradox Mods assets? Oh, God. A group of boring attorneys that have a briefcase ready to tell you no, 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 no. The moderation of Paradox Mods will be handled by Paradox. So, Colossal Order, the makers of the game, have no control over it. The publisher will tell you no, or no, or no, or no, or no, 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 no. That's what that means. All reports that are submitted through go through us. This is also the case for the Steam Workshop, so no change in the process. That is not true. That is not true at all. Hold on. If somebody reports a mod on Steam for violating something, who do you think first is able to see that? Steam, because it's on their platform. That's not true. Steam has the ability to remove that. If Paradox asked Steam to remove a mod for a specific reason, Steam would probably do that. But Paradox doesn't have control over mods on Steam. Paradox would have to make a request to Steam to remove something. Or if users reported something to Steam for being, I don't know, horribly vulgar or something like that, and everybody wanted it removed, then Steam would remove that. Paradox doesn't have control of Steam. Like, Paradox can't just go onto Steam and just, like, start deleting Steam mods. They don't, no, that's not factual. That is not true at all. That is not true. Yeah, the moderation of Paradox mods will be handled by Paradox. Surprise, surprise. So, yeah, if Paradox mod is handled by Paradox, then Steam Workshop mods are handled by Steam. It's just Paradox or the users would have to make a request to Steam to have that removed. That's not true. That's not factual. How big will the game be when I downloaded it? Oh, the game's 50 gigabytes at release. Cool. Will I be able to preload? No. Okay, cool. Man. Oh, chat was just talking about the editor. Boom. One editor to rule them all. Oh, great. This is really cool. This is nice. All right, this is new. This just dropped today. So you'll be able to edit the pre-existing assets to be slightly different. However, arguably, you shouldn't have to use the editor to modify a power plant or a building while you're playing. I think, and this is just my opinion, I feel like if you upgrade a building, you're editing that building, right? So if you're adding another generator or another, smokestack or something onto your power plant, I feel like you should be able to place that pretty much wherever you want. If you're upgrading your power plant, if you're going to be building like another generator building, in the game I think it like puts it over the coal pile or whatever, and it completely removes like the coal that's stored there. I feel like you should be able to put the upgrades wherever you want. Yeah, like in the last SimCity. Like, with some of the hospitals and clinics, if I'm adding on a helipad or something, I should be able to choose a few spots on the building where to put it, not just one spot, But anyway, I feel like they should be seamless. The game and editing buildings within the game while you're playing should almost be like its own editor, Because like if you build a bridge and at the end of that bridge you put a roundabout, or you put like an off-ramp, or you put like an intersection, you're kind of modifying that bridge. You don't have to like go to an editor to modify the edges of that bridge. And it should be the same with the building. If you're modifying a school to have an extra, wing to the school, you should choose to put it on. You should be able to choose to put it on the left side of the building, the right side of the building. You should be able to put it behind the building. You should be able to raise the building and make it an extra floor, or make an ugly building or something and just put it randomly around, or detached but on the same property. Like if I'm building an elementary school that's going to have a new, what if I want to make a separate like building for that, like like a what do you call it, like a nurse's office, right? Should be able to maybe make it detached if you want to or something. Anyway, let's go back to the editor though. Roadmap. Okay, so City Skylines 2 will release without the editor, but that will be edited in the light blue section, which doesn't show a date or a time or anything at all. This could be 1 day, this could be a year. Who knows? This could be 1 second, this could be 100,000 million years. There's no way to tell. Okay, so they're going to launch the game. They'll add the editor. People will be mad and say it sucks. Then they're going to patch that. They're going to take the feedback for whatever. And then they're going to do more. So this is a cycle. They're going to add the editor, make changes to the editor based on feedback, and then when they update the editor, then they'll get feedback. So that what's next is just these two continuously. Make changes, listen to feedback, make changes, listen to feedback, and then eventually, when people don't care anymore, then stop updating it. That's basically what's going to happen. Chat. Of course, I think I'm being a little extreme here, but yeah, okay, so I really appreciate the editor, but I honestly feel like it shouldn't be necessary. I was so excited about when you could edit buildings and do the... I mean, we had this 10 years ago, a decade ago. SimCity 2013, for the most part, allowed us to edit a lot of buildings however we wanted, or add buildings that were related to that, just on a separate... Like, you know, it's like when you build a university in City Skylines 1, where you can paint a district, and then you can put the library here, you can put the... you know, the dorms here, you can put the auditorium here, and then you can connect everything with pathways and stuff. And it was all one university. Like, people were within one, you know, property or one building or one area. I'm very excited though, and I think I think it's a very good game. How many hours have I, how many hours? 10 hours, lol. The update keeps resetting my time. I've played way more than this. No, I can't. I was going to show you some screenshots of the one city I was happy with. I can't tell you guys how many cities I've restarted too, by the way. Yeah, what a casual, I know. I've played about 150 hours of this game. It's just not registered on Steam because of the previous builds that I have, like the content creators build now. The other ones were just older betas. And I probably have to unlock more achievements again. I've probably done a lot of that stuff. Building an airport's fun. We'll get to that later. Watch them charge a fee for access to the editor. I don't think they'll do that. There won't be paid mods. There won't be paid editor stuff. But it's just too much control. It's too much like, no. You know? But this raises the question as to whether or not people can... One question I didn't see, you know, here is what... No answers to what restrictions there will be to mods. So I don't see any mention of what mods are a no-can-do. Like, obviously, if somebody wants to make a hospital and call it Big O Hospital, and they put a building in that's just a cheap building that costs $0 and instantly heals everybody, that's fine. I think that's a mod that would be, you know, people would want to download that. That's fine. But... a mod I don't think they'll allow is something like the presidential traffic mod, or the, you know, let's say a mod that brings in a bunch of new resources. I think they're restrictive of these mods because of DLCs. They don't want people to put in features from City Skylines 1 into City Skylines 2 because they already plan to do that through DLCs. They're going to want you, this is The Sims, by the way, they want you to buy their new game with a lot of the baked-in mods from the old game, and they want you to rebuy all the DLCs again. That'll just be repackaged differently with some new stuff. I think you'll be buying... You know, I feel like City Skylines 2 offers about, you know, like 65 to 75% of new stuff. There's a lot of new stuff in there. A lot of new systems, things flow nicely. Reskins, no, repackaging. But I think that's why they're being restrictive, because if somebody was to if somebody uploaded essentially everything that's in the Sunset Harbor DLC or the Airport DLC to City Skylines 2, that'd cut out their bottom line. And Paradox is in the business of making money. And so They want to, on day one, avoid the conversation of, hey, XYZ ABC's airport mod is better than your DLC. I'm not going to buy it. Oh, damn, that cost us money. All right, we can't allow creativity. All right, let's use the word cherish, celebrate, committed to, and that'll get them to pipe down. Yeah, so I don't really trust that. But the game, going back to what I was saying about Colossal Order and the modability of this game and their previous games, I think they have the reason why this developer is so celebrated and why this game's so amazing is that Cities in Motion was a banger. Cities in Motion 2 was pretty cool, but it was a secret ploy to test out the open worldness of like building a city kind of, and then thus they made City Skylines. And then that's when it exploded. So Colossal, the developer themselves, I think they didn't make this decision. That's why it's on Paradox's mod site. But bro, actually, what is the... Oh, wow. Cities in Motion 2 actually has mixed reviews. That's interesting. Look at how much it looks like City Skylines. Mm-hmm. This is not City Skylines. Wow. Hard to tell. Yeah, this was their second game. Amazing. When was this released? 2013. Wow. So that was just, what, 2 years after their original? Wait, hold on. I wonder, just out of curiosity, I don't care about the publisher. I want to go to the... I keep clicking on the damn developer and keep getting the publisher. Well, actually, I may be mistaken. I think this game came out in 2010. This game is Cities in Motion, which I so want to play, chat, on the channel. I just ran out of time. Oh, Cities in Motion 1 and 2. Whoa, you could buy this for $130. Whoa. Oh, good, I have this game. Yeah, it's a damn good game. Yeah, 2011. So 2 years later, they made Cities in Motion 2, and then a couple years after that, boom, we got City Skylines. Wow. This looks like a modded City Skylines 1. Or really, City Skylines 1.5. This is great, by the way. No, like the horses, the mall, the theater, and the cathedral are all assets in City Skylines. Colossal literally took buildings from their first game and put it into City Skylines. Dude, it was a reskin. Dude, City Skylines is just a reskin of Cities in Motion. Great game, though. Great game. 652 mostly positive reviews. Not enough. Great game, though. Great game. And this is a good game if you like Transport Fever or any sort of transport game. But that's why a lot of the people are who say City Skylines is like a traffic, more of a vehicle simulator with a city builder kind of on top of that. Yeah, they're right. It's like this is like day one from the devs. This is what they did. Oh, look at that. This is so good. I love that game. Cities in Motion is amazing. All right, chatty chatters. I think it is time to move away from the whole, for now, the mod discussion and whatnot, and watch the developer and Maddie work together. And yeah, Transport Fever 2, Cities in Motion 2 is good, and same with Transport Fever. They're all very good. But there's so many good. I actually, next Steam sale, I want to buy all these damn. I want to buy all the mods for Cities in Motion for sure. It's just kind of too late to actually showcase it because, you know, maybe we'll play City Skylines tonight, and then we'll play some Cities in Motion too, as in TOO. But anyway, okay. Well, let's switch over to some new stuff from City Skylines. So just this morning, City Skylines 2, the developer played, and we'll see how that goes. And apparently these two are very Very well loved. So let's start watching this. Okay, we're gonna watch now. Oh look, oh, it's a full Paradox takeover. Remember when it used to say City Skylines live? Now it's the new banner in town. An invading army has taken over and is now occupying. It's the Politburo of modding. They will tell you what mods you can have and what mods you need. They will decide, not you. Oh, but feel free to tell your own story through your own city. That we allow you to build. Dude, where's the City Skylines logo? What happened to all this? Oh, there we go. Oh, they're trying to fight back. Hey, Les Revolution. Good. Cool. All right. I was trying to think of something. I was trying to remember what the Cities in Motion modding website was called. I can't remember. It had something to do with like I don't know. I can just remember I made a video on this channel of one of the mods, which was like somebody modded in like Hollywood or something like that. They had like the Hollywood sign and stuff like that. It was very cool. And I'm trying to remember the one for SimCity 4. I think it was called SimCity 4 Metropolis or something. Or Opolis. You could go to... Man, SimCity 4 is still a banger. By the way, I can't believe it. SimCity 4 has a mod that adds cul-de-sacs to the end of the roads that looks so beautiful. And SimCity 4 had gorgeous modded cul-de-sacs that weren't in Cities XL, Cities XXL, SimCity from 2013, City Skylines, and even City Skylines 2. We can't do a cul-de-sac at the end. Well, like, what kind of technology do we need access to just put like a round road at the end? I know you can do it with the roundabouts in City Skylines 2, but why is that not like a baked-in thing to just have like a nice larger road at the end for like trucks or something to pull around into? Because it'd be kind of cool to put that at the, like the end of an industrial road to give trucks more space to turn around. Like if you have a logging camp, truck comes in and picks up logs. If you have a one-way road, you know, it could drive out. But if you have a two-way road, it may turn to the right because turning right is faster, and then turn around and go back. I don't know. I just can't believe it's been like a decade and we still don't have cul-de-sacs. Like who is somebody working on this? Like why is this not a day one like first thing you make? Mods will have to bring that in. Well, if Paradox allows us, I don't know. We'll have to ask permission. Hopefully, the king will permit this. Cul-de-sacs in SimCity 4 look so nice. They do. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, and there's curved road mods too. Dear God. Oh yeah, chat, look at this. Look at that cul-de-sac, man. There's a tree in the middle of it, and it's basically a roundabout, but...
Hello!
Oh God.
Oh, I hope they can hear me today.
Scared the hell out of me.
I hope they can hear me now. Okay, good. But yes, hi, I am Maddie. I'm the community manager for City Skylines 2, and I am again joined by...
Oh no.
Planners at coastal order.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, we only have, I mean, it's less, is it? No, there's like 6 days and 4 hours left-ish until the game releases.
Yeah, nice.
It's the last, it's the last
Get your roads emote ready.
pre-release, and that's I'm scared.
Yes.
Frightened. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
But all right. So before we start, I did take the save home that we built on last week, and I built on it a lot. So how much? I think it was like another 40K that I added off stream.
Yeah, I think we were like something 24 or something, and now it's like 40K more. So yeah,
Whoops.
yeah. Suddenly the city has grown massively.
How did that happen? Oh, it's so weird. But I had a lot of fun, and suddenly, like honestly, I didn't plan for it. Oh, I didn't plan for it to like go for as long as I did. But then suddenly, it just looks like this now.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like you can just like lose countless of hours just by doing things, and then suddenly you realize it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, and
yeah,
you know.
yeah. But cool. But yeah. I mean, I built a bunch of higher density stuff. Basically.
Ooh.
I also
Oh yeah.
Bro, we got some density going on.
Do you see by the harbor there? I made like a nice little main park right in front of the.
Mods will be allowed. Let me make it clear. Mods will be allowed for City Skylines 2, but they're not going to be on launch, and it's not going to be on Steam. Like, no Steam Workshop support. You have to go through Paradox Mods, and you will. For they have told you that is the order.
The passenger harbor right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
It looks sweet.
That looks great.
Yeah. Oh, and something that we can mention again, like last week, we are again like streaming this from Finland.
And you need a Paradox account.
So it's gonna look a little compressed still this week. But that's not the game. That is Parsec. Yes.
Yep.
Trying to stream from far away. But okay, I mean, we have demands for anything. Is there anything specific you want to build? I don't think I unlocked anything new with the last milestone.
No, I think like mostly it's you just basically increase options for the existing services that you have in the already available. So I'm gonna plant a few more trees in this park that you made. So we'll have some more additional trees there. Actually put some older trees. So let's plop some here. Just fill it up. And this is a great tool because you can basically just if you want to delete trees, you can delete only one tree type if you want, but you can also delete all of the trees if you choose so. So you have options to go like just like I don't want those trees here now. Maybe I added like oak trees and I didn't want them, so I can just get rid of those and.
Oh, you can delete trees by type.
To, like
nice.
Erase the entire forest.
Yeah.
So that's also something new that we have
that's
for
cool.
this tool. But let's see. I think we probably want to do at some point. Populate the Maddie Hills area a little bit more, I think. And maybe we can also add more workplaces. This industrial area that we started last time, I think we could like increase it a bit.
For sure.
Maybe we can actually take the chemical plant that I planted here because it's kind of like maybe a slightly dangerous place to be next to an airport. So we'll take that and we'll relocate it somewhere
to the other side. Yeah.
Somewhere here, I think could be like a nice place for it. So I'm going to take it actually first, and I'm going to just use the relocate button here, and then I am going to plop it close to this other factory here, or actually small power plant, but factory still. And then we can zone in a little bit more normal industry instead.
Yeah, because we've got demands for anything. We can let's just build all the stuff.
Exactly.
All right, a lot of people are asking what that little red thing is at the top of the screen. That's just the Parsec logo. I can actually hide that. Wait, give me control of the computer for 2 seconds. I'm gonna hide.
Oh, they're playing via Parsec.
There. All right. See now people can't ask. Now you can keep playing. Now you can keep playing.
Okay, thank you.
It's the remote control software that we use. I'll hide it though, so nobody gets confused.
It's awesome technology that you can just control a computer from another country and just like do all the magic there, and I can just focus on playing. I don't have to focus on any technical issues or anything. I'm just gonna be here for fun.
Yeah, good.
You get to do all
you
the
said
work.
you were here for fun. I'm gonna hold that against you later when you say that this is work. Haha.
Aha! Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So-
I'm just gonna see questions.
This guy's cool. I
There's
want to
so
buy
many
him a beer.
questions. Oh, about everything. Can pedestrian paths intersect elevated tram tracks?
No.
So pedestrian paths used to be able to connect to elevated bridges and stuff, but that is something that we removed because we did no.
Yep. No.
But so no, right now you can't connect pedestrian paths.
Remember, she's from Paradox. This is the no team. And this is the, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's give that a try. See if that works. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Wow. You know, let's, yeah. Wow, that'd be so cool. Let's try. No. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if that'd be possible. We'll, put some time into that and see if we could get that done. And there might be a way to do that. We could certainly, no.
To any kind of bridge, you'll have to connect it either before or after.
Yeah.
Mm.
You hear that? He just said yes. He just
What
said
are the
yes.
blue signs around the map? That's I'm guessing that's the high rent. That's the high rent.
Yeah.
So when you take too long to expand, rents slowly go up in price, just a little bit every time. And then suddenly you will have people complaining about the rents being too high. So we just gotta give them better jobs, better opportunities, or lower rents to make them more happy. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Wait a minute. Is that a mechanic to force you to expand your city? She said if you're slow to expand. You mean jobs or like what? Wow, look at that. That's pretty. Is that a train line? No. Yes. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Definitely.
Look like it, though.
See. I think we can also expand this area a bit here.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking about the stuff that we
If
talked
you don't
about
meet
on
housing
the
demands.
stuff
Okay.
we announced, I guess, on Monday, and
makes
then we
sense.
talked further about yesterday about Paradox Mods. And I mean, I knew that it would be something that people would care about. I mean, personally, I feel like I don't think I could count how many hours I've spent on the Steam Workshop. Personally, like for Cities 1, it's insane. I'm a very high mod user, and I understand why people care. I fully understand why people care, and I just wish people would. I mean, no, that's wrong. I hope that people will appreciate Paradox Mods for what it's gonna look like when we release it, because nobody's seen it yet. It does not look like the workshops or the other Paradox Mods platforms or interfaces that's on Paradox Mods right now. Obviously, we've spent months working on this, and it's always been a thought or it's always been a thing that we wanted to do to have both console and PC.
That's fair, but you didn't have to take it away from Steam. You could do
same,
Paradox and Steam,
platform
and no one would use the
for that sort of
Paradox
stuff.
mods.
And hopefully
This is the same crap, by the way. Forcing you to use Paradox mods is the same thing as like when you download a game from Steam, and then you have to log in and use the Ubisoft launcher or the EA launcher. You already owned it on Steam, and all you want to do is click game and then play, and then have the game. Nope. Now you got to log into your EA account, and there's an EA launcher update. So now you got to update that. Okay, now it's dope. Wait, there was a failure. Now you got to go download the patch manually and go find where that is. Okay, now it's installed. Okay, now you can play your game through the EA launcher through Steam. Origin.
Console, code mods.
Remember that?
For PC,
oh my god.
Or for console, both console and PC will be able to use assets, and PC will still obviously be able to use code mods like they have from the workshop.
So basically, all the old tools and shenanigans will be available for the users.
Yes.
That you've used to, in a sense that you can still make all the mods that you have been able to make before as well.
Yeah.
More or less like of course the tech is new for the game as well, but like the general idea is that everything you were able to do before, you are able to do now as well.
Yeah.
Okay, then why
But
change
at least,
anything?
because, well, not at least, but because
What's the
we
real
are
reason?
not releasing Paradox mods at release, where people are going to be able to play without mods for a little bit. And
This game is literally unmoddable from day one. Can't go to the Steam Workshop. Have to go through Paradox, and Paradox isn't ready. Boy, I wonder if there would be a website or a place you could go to put mods that's already ready, reliable, and proven to store over 400,000 mods where players from day one can...
I am really excited about that as like a weird personal thing.
It'd be cool if we had a workshop
I'm really
we could go
excited
to.
to have just people play the game without mods because I know that I personally probably wouldn't be able to hold back, but if I were forced, I feel like I could.
I agree, though. I don't want to play City Skylines 2 with mods for a while.
I mean, it's always nice to see kind of like even if you are like a heavy mod user, to see kind of like where it comes from. Like what's the difference between the vanilla game as well as the modded game, so you know exactly what type of things you need yourself.
Exactly.
Because it's a new game with new systems, so you might not need the same setup basically that you had in the previous game. So you probably want to kind of like test the waters before you go like into the modding, so you know actually, you know, what's the stuff that you need and what maybe is already in the game that you might not even expect to be in the game. So
there's a lot of things that I've been playing more since we released the dev diaries. Like, we barely mentioned this. Damn, we should have talked more. I'm really excited for people to find the things that we maybe not expanded upon like a lot in the dev diaries.
I mean, it's such a huge game that it's like you could always come up with new stuff to talk about it. So
that's
it's
true,
like
Chad.
at some point it's
No
just,
multiplayer
better
mod.
to let people actually experience the game themselves. And
because that
see,
might
like,
modify the game scripting.
What's it all about, basically.
Yeah.
So I flatten a little bit of this area into this kind of like step kind of situation. So we'll have these kind of like terraces for the residential buildings here.
It is very
So we'll
steep.
have,
It's
I
very
think,
steep.
I think we can maybe fit a couple of terraces above here as well, and then one more here, I think, and then we can start,
do you
building.
always terrace when you build on slopes?
Not always. I think it's if it's like just like detached houses, I think you can, well, at least I can usually then use kind of the natural formations. But if I'm like going for more this, because I want to now have more of the kind of medium density buildings here, so I want to like have those buildings be more on the kind of level terrain.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
guess it's
understandable.
always, yeah, it kind of depends always a little bit on the use case.
Oh, the water.
We don't want to have the water here. No, don't
Maybe
come.
just a little bit up. Yeah. Okay. We're safe. Oh damn.
No mods will be paid. DLCs will be paid though.
So I'm gonna do this.
And I think this
then
move is designed to make it so the
be able
DLCs
to
are more
like
powerful
use my
and perform
massive
better financially.
like road building skills
Yes.
to create these awesome kind of like serpentine road kind of things.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
They don't want to
That's
compete
great.
with their
At least
community,
one of us does.
so they've removed it.
I'm gonna let you focus on this. I can ask you some questions whilst you try to finagle this snaky path.
Yes.
Will there be map editor? Yes, we are. The editor is also not going to be in the game at release, like we've talked about in the past.
Oh my god.
It's still in beta, and we're getting a lot of great feedback on it.
So wait a minute. All right. So City Skylines 2 Early Access begins on October 24th. Can't wait for the full game release. I wonder when the full game will release then. Huh. The Early Access starts on October 24th. No mods, no editor, no map editing. No.
And it will be out together with
Full
Paradox
price, though.
Mods. And hopefully at that point there will be a lot of different editors in there. Oh gosh, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we talked about this today and I can't remember for the life of me. There are a lot of aspects of the editor that aren't in that we want to add, and I do believe that map editor is probably not going to be there in the beginning, but I could be wrong. We will release more news about this like as soon as we can.
Yeah.
For sure. Maybe even today. What? What? I just have the memory of a goldfish sometimes, and yeah, I try my hardest.
Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of information to keep track on, so, you
yeah.
know.
Oh.
Nope. No day one map editor, no mods.
Totally
Day one,
understandable.
no editor.
Yeah.
Day one.
Let's see.
You get
Roughly how
10
long
maps.
after release? Oh,
vanilla.
sorry. Keep going. Oh,
No,
you
no,
made
no,
a
no,
really
no,
snaky
no.
path. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I'm just like doing like this
Ooh.
type of thing here.
Oh,
So
that looks great.
That's cool.
so you can continue with the
Okay, more Paradox Mods
answers.
questions. Okay. Let's see. Are you guys tired of answering these questions? To some extent, like I understand why people care. That does not mean that I feel like I haven't answered these questions a million times already, because I probably have. But I understand and I fully accept that people will ask them again and again and again and again, and I will try my hardest to answer them again and again and again, because that is my job. So I'm not tired of it, but I understand why. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Does that make sense? I feel like that was a lot of rambling.
That's true. There's day one DLC. Well, they already got
yeah,
their
but
next,
somebody asked
their first
when,
DLC's coming out. What,
Paradox
next
Mods
year?
is released, and it's not going to be.
Ooh, look at that.
We don't
That's
have a
sexy.
date yet.
Look
And
at
as soon-
that.
Obviously, as soon as we know when it's going to be released, it's going to be released. Blah blah blah. But I don't
That's
expect
beautiful.
hours. I would probably like expect days. That is my very very like calm.
Yeah, I wanna
answer.
play
Don't
Vanilla 2
expect hours,
first.
expect days. Because it's not going to be very super close to release. Cool. Only a million times? Only a million times. Only a million. Cool.
Let's see if I can get this. Oh, I just like slightly
Is it not a
miscalculated, but
perfect half
no,
circle?
I can,
They're not
I
playing
can
the
actually,
music.
like,
Oh,
do this.
true. Just push it back. Oh yeah, you've got
Yeah.
15% brush strength.
Oh, yeah,
smo-
true.
There it is.
Now we're talking. Yeah.
I love that it's free still. That's so good.
Yeah.
So much
definitely.
money
It's like-
spent on terraforming. Yeah. Oh, can you show us rush hours? So rush hours are in the game. But let's see, what time is it? 9. I think we like missed it. But also rush hour I think is very dependent on how good your roads are, and like I joked about in like the first or second stream, we're just too good. I'm kidding.
I had like this small city at some point that I was testing something, and then I had only like one road from the entire industrial area going back to the town, and it was so great to actually, you can actually see, because it was only one road, so the whole
Blueberries.
kind of rush hour traffic was then
yeah.
backing on that, and it was so great to actually see it happening and forming in this natural and organic way.
Yeah.
And I was like so pleased, because it kind of like also is like this additional level of realism to the whole traffic situation in the game. So definitely keep an eye on that when you're building your cities.
I have a question about rush hour. Does the rush hour happen always at the same time, or does it depend on the industries you build? Like I can feel that's a really great question. Probably very complicated to put into the game and to understand, but
But I think most of the time it does have this kind of like how you would expect it to be, like in the morning and in the kind of like early evening when people are coming from work. So yeah. But you can only find it out by following the traffic and how it behaves in your city. So
Yep.
So You guys need to check that out when you start playing.
I thought I work in marketing. This is fantastic. You're selling the game.
Yeah,
So good,
it's like,
so good. Ooh, okay.
That looks nice, dude. That terraced road
Cool.
really looks nice.
Oh, a lot of
Gonna
conversation.
Ooh.
I like it.
You know, what'd be cool, Chad, is to build a
yeah, I'm
terraced
gonna make
farm.
this
Ooh,
kind of
very
like
steep.
sharp
But I
terrace
haven't
here.
seen things like
Yep.
Small rice farms or anything. It's just like
You need as
big,
much space as
big
possible.
wheat fields.
Yes, exactly. So I think I'm gonna maybe this area. I'm not sure if I want this area to actually. Well, I guess I could make it be like a medium density area, at least to some degree, maybe. Let's see. Sometimes I kind of get like this really stuck into these like detailing small areas just to get just enough like cell size there to get it. But maybe actually we could even have these row houses here in some place. Maybe like this. Actually, I'm going to actually do this here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put these guys here, so it's going to be like,
houses.
this. Yeah, like this type of stuff here. Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have great backyards.
You're gonna watch me play
Honestly,
this tomorrow?
It's very
Exactly.
space.
I know.
It's pretty
We
good.
get to play pretty soon.
Yep.
Like less than 24 hours
Well,
now.
What time will the game release on Tuesday?
There's
so
going to
it's
be a
6
billion
p.m.
videos.
Central European summertime.
Billion videos are going to come up tomorrow.
If you go onto our Discord, you can see like I made
Starting
an
a new
event.
city.
There
Starting
you
my
can
new
see,
city.
like,
Starting
it
our
changed
new
to
city.
your time
My
zone
capital
automatically,
city.
But it's 6 p.m. Central Europe.
I'm a bad mayor and this happened.
Yeah.
I'm scared. It's so close. It feels like it has always felt like it's been, months and months and months and months away, and now suddenly it's like next week. No.
Yeah.
It's a weird
It's kind of
feeling.
surreal.
Yes,
Yep.
it's so surreal. Whew.
Should we have some
They're not playing
commercial
music. I'm going to play
areas
some
here,
music,
or
Chad.
like a small zone somewhere. Maybe
I'm going to
here
play some music.
could be something where these people can go to shopping and do some small time, because then the shops can have like you can use this road here, this larger road, to actually get like the goods into their stores.
Yeah,
that they
it would also
need.
be a great spot to add a tram stop, because the tram actually goes like all the way around now. It goes all the way down to
Oh.
the harbor and does a little loop. So you can just add a stop here
Let's-
really, really easily.
Let's do that here. Let's see. So if it's going like here, I can actually put it like this,
Ooh.
and then we can just grab this and
Good baby.
drag and snap it here. So
Snap,
now
snap,
we
snap.
have a tram stop, and it's snap, snap, snap. Yeah, just like Laura said.
I can't get it out of my head. I keep saying it so much. Oh. Yep. Oh, somebody's asking for a link to the Discord. It's discord.gg/City Skylines, surprisingly. It's a very
Actually-
fancy link.
I'm gonna actually make like this area like
Ooh.
kind of the business hub for this whole terraced area, so people can actually go, like there's workplaces also here. So yeah, that's my plan
The bottom
for now.
part is the busy area, and then the top is
Yes.
the calm, relaxing stuff.
Exactly. That's how we're gonna go. Okay. I guess we can use also this area for something. Maybe.
You're getting the impression
but
she's
let's see
nervous because of the
first this-
upcoming
this-
launch?
whoops,
I think
this
they're all
upper area
nervous.
here.
Yeah. Are you
And,
also gonna zone like along the?
They've been working on this game for a long time.
Yeah, I think
The
I could
outside?
like have something here, and maybe
And some of these
also
people have been working
have,
for
like, some sort of
Colossal
park,
since probably
maybe
like
even a tennis court or something.
Cities in
here. I
Motion
don't
from,
know,
like,
something that they
almost
can
15 years
spend some
ago.
leisure time as well. But let's see first.
I don't like the music.
I'm gonna put some
I don't
more.
like the music.
Let's see. Here could be more medium density. I think I'm gonna put some here.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna use this area because this area is kind of like
Yeah, too steep.
it's too steep, and I want to keep this kind of like nice kind of hill area there, and maybe use some of the trees actually to kind of like
Ooh.
Yeah.
put some forest there. Just don't want them to go here exactly. and just here, so that they'll have this nice backyard as well, and they can go and have walks there and maybe look down to the city from the high up here.
Yes, definitely needs parky areas. It's very like scenic.
Parky areas.
Everybody has
Yes.
a view. It's so slopey that everybody has a view. Somebody wants to
Exactly.
talk about sound and music of the game. We actually made. There's a great dev diary and a great video about with the sound designer.
Yes.
That we did for our developer insights videos. One of the last ones is about sound and music, and I definitely recommend it. It's very, very good.
Why not release it when
Yes,
it's ready
it
for
is,
full
definitely.
release? Money.
Definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
If they release it now, it's more time for the holiday season to
And you can also read
ensure
about it in
profits and
the
money.
written dev diary as well.
Yes.
That is some really great work with the trees. This guy, dude, this guy should be a developer.
I'm gonna put some birches here as well to just put a bit more diversity in the tree
Yes.
area here, so that it's not just the one.
By the way, I haven't used this multi-tree planter tool, but it's beautiful. That helps to get so many more trees in. If you like planting trees individually like I do, try to use the multi-tree tool because it can fit if you're going for density, it fits the trees in so much nicer. It does a very good job. Because in this game, they don't want trees to clip. They kind of they make it so trees can't overlap or get close to each other, so they have room to grow. So it's a really good tool.
I usually want to have if I do these forests, I want to have one of the main trees, and then I want to
Yes.
kind of sprinkle details. So maybe this is gonna be the alder forest here, and then there's gonna be birches and maybe a few oak trees here, and then somewhere else might be just a lot of birches, and kind of themed almost forests in a way.
Yes. You can't have monocultures.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's nice because it kind of looks cool that there is these because especially the oaks, they're kind of huge.
Yeah.
So they nicely pop out from the other trees, and it makes it look really nice.
It does look nice.
Oh, put it on triple speed. Let's see how far we can go this stream.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We gotta go fast. No, I'm kidding.
We gotta go fast.
The citizens can go fast. We just have to try to get as far as we can. But we got to huge city. I was so scared when I was planning these streams. How are we gonna build a city big enough? And obviously, I did build a little bit off stream, but I am so happy that we got as far as we did.
Oh yeah, Let's see. Oh right. Okay. Now I'm gonna put some.
Oh, is that gonna work?
Some
Bro, don't do it.
laser options. I think I could put it maybe. Oh, I'm gonna actually do a little bit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm gonna actually use the alley here. So it's gonna be a smaller road, and then I'm gonna put one of these
Sideways.
This one. Boom, like
the
there.
alley doesn't center in the
happy
middle of
level.
the intersection.
That's now
Oh my god.
awesome.
Unplayable. Pre-orders
small
canceled.
Leisure area there, and maybe we can also put a park here. I think that could be nice to have a plaza here.
Mm.
Yeah, then we can actually populate this also with other buildings. But I'm
Commercial.
gonna
Go
use
commercial.
actually the alley here, and I'm gonna make
So that they'll grow from the alley and not from the very steep road.
Yeah. I was thinking if I could put it let's see here and here. Whoops, I kind of I think I need to just redo this area here again. Boom, like that. So now we can have this. Ooh,
Oh, but look,
at that.
demand is not at the highest point anymore. Ah!
Exactly.
Whew.
We're doing great.
good.
We're doing
Being serious
great.
though can actually be centered. Yeah, I think it doesn't do it from the
And,
snapping tool though. I think you have to turn
maybe
off
I'm gonna put
snap and then
I wonder if I should
get out
put
a ruler and
smaller apartment buildings.
flush it up.
I don't necessarily want to put anything on these curves. I could, but I
People
kind of want
do
to
wanna
keep the kind of
see,
natural slopiness in here. So
Yeah,
maybe I'm gonna just
just
put
trees.
some more trees there because I guess the idea is still that it's kind of like exclusive area in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
So you don't want to like have everything necessarily filled with the trees, the buildings there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that actually here.
Somebody was asking about looking at the traffic volume info view. Maybe when you're
Oh,
done with your foresting, we can take a peek. Because I don't remember what it is on this map anymore. I haven't checked that in ages.
yeah, definitely. Let's see.
I want to
that,
ask a question in
just
chat
a moment.
to you guys.
Yeah.
I want to do a poll, but
Here,
I'm trying to
actually,
figure out
like-
like what to do.
Because
Because I've asked you guys before, like,
I guess
what theme do you want to build in, like North America or Europe?
But
And it's about
I
50-50.
want to maybe put everything, so I'm gonna actually.
I'm trying to ask a
like,
question for chat that
this
you guys
much
can
here.
make a poll on.
And maybe this one.
Oh, I
and,
know.
Like here.
I got one.
think
I got
this
one.
is gonna be.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah, I
want to
think
make
that-
because it pulls up the terrain so harshly sometimes when you zone on it.
Yeah, and I want to still have this kind of like slope here next to the river, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not too steep then. So yeah, definitely gonna do that.
Somebody just thought what
Um,
I thought. You know what? There's a lot of high density on the Slow Peninsula. They need
Yeah.
they need parking lots.
Oh, that's true. Very
So maybe
good
we
point.
can put
Very
some
good
parking
point.
lots on the like the outside of the curves maybe.
That is true. Let's.
I mean, I hate taking away from the forest, but let's put down some concrete.
Hell
I feel
yeah,
like we
sister!
have to kind of like, sometimes you need to kind of like encroach the natural spaces to,
Yes.
because if you want to fit people here, so sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
New poll just dropped. Make sure you vote in the chat. Very
Exactly,
important question. This will
exactly.
determine the future of not only your
Put
children, but your
one
children's
here.
children.
Nice.
Thanks.
Ooh, that fits so nicely there.
It does. Do you usually charge
That
for your
fits
parking?
really nice. That's cool.
I usually keep it.
I like how
free.
he put the parking lot
It's
next
just
to like the
something
tennis
that-
courts and
because
stuff.
I know
So
that you don't want to walk, too far.
dual
Yeah.
purpose is not only
and you don't want to. You kind of like
Park for the-
parking is a human
parking
right
for the
in my
park, but
city
yeah.
always. So you'll have free parking. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna check this off, so they are actually free. So people will then, of course, when they're calculating their pathfinding, they're gonna see that these areas are free and they are nice places to park.
oh,
and they have
nighttime
a
looks
lot of
so
room,
nice.
So
Look
they
at
are
that.
gonna use them, and then travel
Yeah.
travel
sure.
those places. Look at that. We've already have like a nice amount of traffic coming to the new area here.
Everybody's moving in and everybody's queuing to go onto the same snaky road.
Yeah. But it looks
Okay, but
so nice. like,
some of them are coming from the top, I think. Just a handful are coming from the. Oh yeah.
yeah. there's
Okay,
a-
maybe we
there's
don't check traffic right now. If we check that percentage, it's gonna be so fucking low because of this one line of traffic.
Language.
The hundreds, if not thousands, of people that are moving in to live in this new area that we just built. Oh
think-
jeez. Maybe turn off the traffic light so they can. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my idea as well, because they don't need to be here, because it's just kind of like a kind of simple intersection. So and I'm also gonna actually disable one of the at least, like, I think I'm gonna disable this one so that the citizens don't actually like block the entire traffic all the time
Yeah.
when they
Only
are
half of it.
because that can be a contributing factor to your intersection is
Yeah.
if you have only if you don't have like separated like pedestrian paths in your city, and you just have basically the pedestrian like sidewalks,
Yeah.
and then people are, of course, they need to cross the street, so they can be also part of the thing that causes traffic jams. And that's why it's always nice to build elevated pedestrian paths
Yes.
across the busy roads, so you'll avoid those things, those jams caused by the pesky
People.
humans.
Wait, you build your cities for people? I build mine for cars, personally.
Well, that's always how it starts, but at some point it's like, what am I gonna do with this? This one intersection that I
Yeah,
have is
true.
a problem now. So it's like I've learned from the just build one, main road, and then you're in trouble eventually because you have like, I don't know, 50,000 people, and everyone wants to, go to work. So, then you're like, all right, I probably need to,
Yeah.
invest in my traffic
Okay.
at some point.
Also, for the record, I was totally joking. I definitely like do not only think about cars. Okay, cool. Thanks. Good talk. Oh God.
So I saved the game now, just
Very
in
good.
case.
Good.
So let's see. Let's look a bit about the traffic, what we have there at the
Oh, I'm
moment.
scared. Oh. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I've seen better.
yeah, but it's kind of like the redder colors that don't necessarily mean that there is a traffic jam.
Yeah.
It just means that it is a busy road. So
Yeah.
you can see that the highway is now kind of like going to the reddish
So
area,
orange.
but it's still flowing nicely. So
Yeah.
So
you don't
red.
need to be immediately alarmed that, oh my God, something is wrong.
Yeah.
It
Also,
just
you see that in
City
the
for
main
bikes? Oh
avenue
yeah, I'm sure
highway
modders
exit
will have
there?
that in
I'm
on day
very
one. Oh,
like sorry, a little
Oh.
bit to the left.
oh,
I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it, but
Oh.
you can't.
right,
And then,
yeah.
right here, like
Oh,
so a little bit to the
never mind.
a little bit to the right. There, these big boys, the main turn there.
ooh,
Look
look
at
at that. That
Yeah.
road's so
oh,
nice
that looks
though.
so good. And then it just goes right into an avenue. I'm very proud of that.
That's very nice.
Ooh, this is nice. This
Yeah,
is
look at
nice.
and they all
That
they
is
use all the
nice, yeah.
lanes, sort of.
No.
Okay, yes.
No, they
Traffic management on fleek. Okay, look at it. Ah. I really like it. I
Right.
like it so much.
It looks nice. It looks nice. This is awesome. Very nice.
Well
Very nice.
planned, if I do say so myself. Oh.
Okay, let's see. Let's see more about the demands. What do we have there? We have still
Everything's back.
Kind of a lot of, yeah, people are moving in quite a lot, so they are gonna need more workplaces. So I think we need to provide them. But where should we go next? And let's see. We have a lot of. Well, there's actually, I think this area could, because like this is suddenly a super busy area, this new area, and there's a lot of customers here, so we could maybe even add a little bit more shopping areas here, and maybe other offices and stuff like that. So
Well, they brought in
because
music
definitely
finally.
there's like there's people, customers and workers. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna check this road here, and I am going to, let's see here, and I think I can actually.
I still don't understand how you play at night. This is so dark for me. I am definitely all daytime kind of guy. I like daytime, sunshine, and seeing the terrain.
Chad, do you like to play in day or
I
night?
think probably we need to do so that I'm going to save the terraforming for when it's bright, and we can go instead into this area.
Make sure
which
you
is
vote
kind
in
of
that poll.
Flat already, and
Flattish,
build a bit more industry here.
Do we have any? Maybe instead of zoning industry, maybe we can do some specialized industry.
Oh,
because we do have 2 tiles, so maybe we can go outside of the city borders and buy, like, because let's check where the resources are to see if we can start getting some natural resources, and then maybe if they're outside of the tiles that we have, we can. Oh, there's some oil.
Ooh,
really
nice.
close by. Or if we wanted to, we could buy like a satellite neighborhood, but honestly, there's a lot of natural resources.
But we don't have actually any more tiles.
We have 2. There's 2.
No,
those are those are development points. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, yay, let's show this super cool feature of having satellite cities, but I guess not. I spent all of them. God dang it.
But I think like we can definitely use this oil.
Actually, that's a really good point. You could buy tiles that are not connected, and so you could buy a tile that's like up the road, completely independent of everything else, and start like a small mining town that's part of your city, but you can treat it like a different city too. That's something I want to do. I really do.
Here maybe, that's one thing, and we don't want to.
But I feel like you could do that with just all tiles
go
unlocked.
here because we
Luckily,
want to keep
modders will
this
have that
area
as a
relatively,
feature on day 1.
free from any air pollution. So
never mind.
we want to probably go here and build some oil industry in this area.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that. Oh no, there is a tiny. Well, there's one crossing that the road does over this. This.
And it's going. Yeah.
It's closed in, surrounded by garbage.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, there too.
There is actually, there is another one, yeah.
But maybe
So
maybe instead of intersecting the train track, we can go like under it at some point. I don't know. I don't know how busy the oil export's gonna get, and I'm scared.
Let's do a bridge over it.
Yeah.
Let's do
like that.
Let's
I
do
like
that. Let's go here first, like this, and then I'm going to actually put like this, and I'm gonna have actually this open so I can better see where I want to go with this bridge, and then I'm gonna put it like here, I think.
It's not just me complaining about this being very dark now. Chat is definitely day builders. But also the lights have never looked better at night.
Are we going for that oil, brother? Hell yeah!
Definitely prefer taking screenshots at night. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's like
that's one thing I haven't yet done.
Definitely have this
in my
nice atmosphere
almost
with,
200 hours of playing City Skylines 2. I have not. I've not even built industry yet.
It looks really cool.
I've been too focused on like building roads,
close up as well,
and,
like when you're like in this
parks.
like ground level and you're seeing all the lights and the vehicles, and it looks really cool.
I haven't even touched like mining or
my favorite nighttime feature.
Like oil.
Maybe if you on a unlit road, cars will have high beams until they meet another car.
That's right.
And then they'll turn to low beams as they meet, and it's so stupidly realistic, and it's like a feature that I never thought that I would see. Like they turn their high beams on, and then I'm behind somebody, so I'm gonna turn them off. Oh, I'm the lead again. Oh, I love it. And then when they turn onto daytime. And then when they turn onto like a road with lights, they'll turn.
Is the title true? No modding.
Beams again.
Yeah.
All right. So let me
love
clarify.
it.
So for anybody just joining us, Paradox has clarified that the Steam Workshop will not be implemented into City Skylines 2. Modding will not be a part of the game on day 1, but eventually will come to Paradox, where you'll have to go to the Paradox website and make a Paradox account to download mods officially. There won't be the editor on day 1, and there won't be map making on day 1. So when this releases on October 24, 2023, no day 1 mods officially through the Paradox website, no assets via their editor, and no map making yet. Those are features that will come eventually. So, early access, October 24, 2023.
Oh, that is a lot of traffic in that interchange. Holy moly.
Yes.
Oh, good bridge, and we can see.
We can
daytime.
actually, we can see now. Definitely. And so now I am going to go for the specialized industry, and we are going to select oil drilling here, and I'm going to put one oil hub here, and then I'm going to first use the area tool to kind of get like a like this kind of like raw area, kind of like, and then I'm going to start detailing in more bits. Let's see.
You're a after plopping optimizer.
Yes,
that's what I'm gonna
definitely. That's the official term for it, definitely.
Yeah.
After plop optimizer. So let's do it like this. So we're gonna box this in as well.
No, I always box it in. I always try to go under bridges as well. I love that you can go like under bridges. If
Same.
So
oh yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I actually like had the same in my current city that I'm playing myself, and I have like a the livestock area is like there, and then I have train tracks that are going over it, and then I have a highway going over the train tracks. So there's like the
That's
First there's
awesome.
the
This guy's a
farm
hero.
area, and then there's the train
This guy,
tracks,
I'm
and then
buying
there's
him a
the
beer,
highway.
chat.
So it's kind of like a
I'm buying this guy a
three-stack
beer.
thing going
Or
on
whatever
there.
he wants. A burger, a beer, a
Because
salad.
like, why not go like
whatever he
extremely
wants.
complex if you can, you know?
This guy's my best friend.
I
Because,
love
you know,
it. Yes.
You know, the tools allow it, so why not?
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, but natural resources do run out. The some natural resources will replenish, like trees. They'll grow back eventually. But oil is a non-replenishable resource. Is that a word, or did I just make that up? I feel like that is a word.
Non-replenishable. You mean
it's a
finite?
word, yeah.
Finite's
Yeah,
a word.
It is a
Finite
word, yeah.
It does not replenish, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. The oil and these non-replenishables are so that they kind of run out. But there is kind of
Non-renewable.
always,
That's the word. Non-renewable.
yeah, that's right. They kind of run out, but there's always it still has kind of this very low efficiency. So it's gonna, you know, instead of like producing like, I don't know, 1,000 barrels, it's gonna produce like half a barrel. So it's still kind of like.
Does anyone else find this weird too? By the way, I always thought this was weird. So for the landfill, right? If you build a landfill, the land gets filled in with garbage, right? That's landfill. But what's weird is like the oil fields here. Once you like paint the district for an oil field, it all gets covered in like sand or something. To me, that seems really weird. That it all kind of just gets like destroyed. I feel like this area should. Here's what should happen when you make a district for oil, in my opinion. I feel like it should delete all the trees, and that there should be sand or whatnot under the derricks or under the industry buildings itself. But I don't like the fact that it becomes like the moon's surface, the lunar surface, because, yeah. And I feel like there should be little pathways or something going back to the main building. Or like, piping or something. Also, to be, all jokes aside, this is still technically early access / like a development build. So that, even they've still got a few days to go on this one. This development or this version that they're playing could be a version that's not yet this could be outdated by like a week or 2 weeks or something. Like we technically don't know. It makes sense for like, preventing fires and whatnot if the oil derricks are to catch fire or whatnot. But just in terms of the aesthetics, it's kind of weird. Like it's very ugly. And when you delete this, like when this is done and you've, pumped out all the oil and you want to turn it into a park or something, it'll just basically be an empty grass area again. It's just kind of weird. I like how the landfill fills with trash. Makes sense. But I just feel like there should, like, here's this should be what the landfill looks like before it's filled with trash. I don't know. I feel like these two look too samey. And I really can't tell the difference. But I can.
Eking on a little bit, so you don't necessarily have to still, kind of like destroy it if you don't want to.
Yeah, I love
Captain
Captain of Industry.
It's not gonna like produce the maximum amount.
Yeah.
So.
This was a question directed to me, but I'm gonna direct it to you. How many years to unreplenish Henka?
Henka? Oil? Henka?
I just replaced my name with yours and directed it to you.
Oh, his name is Henka?
I don't know. It's like a high number, a good number, or a bad number. Which way should we go?
I don't know. I don't know, but it was a funny question.
It was. Let's see. So we have this here. I think I'm gonna actually like slightly adjust this area so I can have a road connection from here to maybe a possibly new area at some point.
Oh yeah, because there's more over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually like, let's see here.
It's such a shame that that I built the garbage area like on top of it.
Well, I mean, like,
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
We're gonna, build like an, I don't know, incinerator or something there, so we can then kind of like remove the garbage area at some point. Yeah. But before we do that, we can use this area that is not in the oil deposit, so we can actually like, maybe I don't know, use this for normal industry as well.
Yeah.
Because like the area is now kind of like already kind of polluted. because of the industry here. So
Yeah.
might as well take
Pollute it more.
advantage of that. Exactly, exactly. You know, the milk is already spilled, so you know there's no point in worrying anymore.
That feels like such a great thing to say. Ah. How is building on a slope like? Slope life. Whoa.
Why would you buy the Ultimate Edition? How different is it from the Basic? That is a good question. I know the Ultimate Edition comes with couple different maps, and also it has something to do with the maps, and then also I think landmarks too. Let's find out more about the Ultimate Edition. So it looks like if you buy the Ultimate Edition, it comes with the base game, and then you get the expansion pass, but I don't know how many expansions or seasons that is, and also you get the San Francisco set. Okay, so here's what, okay, so if you buy the Ultimate Edition, so the base game is $49.99. Dear God, the Ultimate Edition is $90. $90 for the Ultimate Edition, my God. But anyway, if you get that, apparently you save 22% by purchasing that, because you'll receive the base game, which releases on the 24th. Then you get the Bridges and Ports expansion, so that's their first major DLC that comes out next year. Beach Properties, I think, comes out later this year. It's an asset pack, so it's buildings that you can build on the shore. And then the San Francisco set. I don't know what that means, because I thought it was just the map. So maybe you get the Golden Gate Bridge too, which would be cool, because then you could put that anywhere you wanted. And then maybe what they plan to do. Now this would be cool. I would like this. If they picked an asset pack from multiple major cities and put a bunch of assets in there that you could use, that'd be cool. Now the problem with the Golden Gate Bridge is that that's a specific length to San Francisco Bay. So hopefully it's not like an asset that you can only plop down that's a specific size. Hopefully it's adjustable. But if they put different landmarks in there from San Francisco, like SFO, like the airport, stadiums, actual maybe the tram cars from San Francisco, you name it. If they took some things from the city of San Francisco and allowed you to put it in your city, that'd be cool. It'd be cool if they did that with New York, Chicago. Although I feel like some of these cities are so big that putting in a asset pack like that would be kind of limited, because there's so many things you could put in from a city. I mean, you could put in like 25 things from New York, and that still doesn't feel like enough. I mean, 5 of those could be bridges, 10 of those could be skyscrapers, and then another 10 could be like, I don't know, vehicles, like that, say, New York Police Department, vans and cars for the police department and stuff like that. But anyway, also what is this? Urban Promenades Content Creator Pack. I don't think I heard about that. And Modern Architecture Content Creator Pack. And then 3 new they're doing the radio station stuff again. I don't care. I don't care about the radio stations. Mostly for me, the problem is I want to listen to this music, and it's all DMCA. So for the purposes of like streams and videos, I just can't use them. So it's like it's nothing for me. But anyway, you get a DLC, an asset pack, and then another asset pack. So it looks like they're doing major expansions. This is the Sims mode, but they've done this before. Major expansion pack, which changes the game's mechanics. That's cool. Asset pack, which is kind of optional, but adds more things, but it's kind of specific. So beach properties are going to obviously only apply to houses where you want to build them near a beach. I guess they don't have to. You could build it on a mountaintop, but whatever. And then that too. So, yeah. But, good. They give the dates here. So on October 24th, the base game and the San Francisco thing are like released. Then Q4, so later this year, they release a radio station and the beach properties. Then on Q1, so somewhere between January and March of next year, the content creator packs of urban and modern architecture and promenades release, and another radio station. It's not until between March, April, April, May, and June that we get bridges and ports. And then another radio station. I don't care about the radio stations. I still feel like no matter what, SimCity has superior music to City Skylines and City Skylines 2. Although City Skylines 2 soundtrack's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. All right, let's go.
Wow, my mouth and honestly my brain is very tired. How is building on a slope like? Can you achieve something nice? Showed the houses on Matty Hill. They were built on very steep. Yeah. I think that's the steepest hill that we.
Ooh. We were getting a chopper view.
They are on a hill. There's a helicopter. There's crime.
Where it was somewhere here, but
Oh God.
ooh,
The sound is everywhere.
where is it? It's somewhere, but I can't know.
Well, it's above the hospital.
I don't know where it is, but maybe it was like part of the hospital here. Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was a hospital helicopter there.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the Matty Hill here.
That's Matty Hill right there. Right there, buddy.
Chad, I'm going to build you
Yep.
a...
I think we probably
Everybody
want
who's
to
a
also
member-
continue this, but I think this should be kind of like organic, like not too grid-like.
I'm building members, by the way, a double-gated community when we build our city tomorrow. Shenko, thank you very much for the 11 months, too, by the way. And Part, thank you very much for 11 months as well. 2 members who are 1 month away from a year of membership. Thank you guys for your support.
Situation here.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, sorry.
Big Ambitions has the best soundtrack ever with Hood Babies.
That we zoned. Did we zone? I don't remember.
Hood Babies.
No, it's okay because like I think we
No,
laid the industrial area quite nicely now there, so now we can continue with this
Bear
a
Plaza.
little bit like
Fine.
a change of pace, I think. So we'll have.
I'll go
lots
the
of different
Paradox
things
route,
happening
Chad.
Here. I'm gonna make like this really kind of like snaky road, or maybe it's too snaky. I think.
Can one plant their own forest for later use as an industrial area? Yes. You can't plant trees using the forest brush like in an industrial area, like in a forest industrial area that's already been placed. But if you want to pre-grow them, you totally can.
Yeah.
It's a little cheesy, but you can.
Oops. Let's see. I want this to be a curved road instead, so I'm gonna put like this, and I'm gonna use it like this. So we'll have some of those edge lots.
I
as
love
well
the look of that
available.
cliff. That
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's a nice slope.
That looks so good, chat. There used to just be smooth, gradual hills in City Skylines, but the fact that there's almost a 90-degree drop here and then an eventual slope, that's vanilla, and that's very good. That's cool. That's actually kind of the first I've seen of that. Now I'm going to have to give a round of applause to that one. Good job, Colossal Order. Not Paradox.
Slope. You could like definitely build a road here and then have it hoop and then go like along this
Oh gosh.
this.
How
That would be
steep is
all.
that? Can you just, if you draw a road from the top to the bottom, it'll tell you, like, it can tell us how steep that road is gonna have to be.
Like here.
Oh no, like where the road would actually. Oh my god, that is too steep. Game says no. That is
Yeah.
25. Wow.
It is kind of, yeah. I mean, like, how much do I need to actually?
You can't do more than 20. I think is the angle.
So I would basically have to pull it like this and then have this like. Whoa! It's maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe we're not gonna fight Mother Nature that much with the.
Oh, but
with
can
the
you put a
roads.
pedestrian path? Because maybe that can be like the ultimate exercise to walk up and down the super steep hill. Nope.
No,
All right.
I think the game is like this is too much cardio.
It's too much cardio, guys. Too much cardio. Ooh. What is the blue icon over the buildings? It's hard to say like exactly what you saw when we did that, but I'm guessing it's either not enough customers or high rents.
Christoph, thanks for being helpful in the chat, dude, and
Yeah.
God,
sharing good
people
information, man. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's rush. Is it rush hour? No.
Did you see that highway? Look at that. Hold on.
No, maybe I'm.
That is gorgeous. I gotta do this. Just some. Oh, it's autumn too. Look at that. Yeah, it's fall. Look at that. Gorgeous. I am so sad that scripted mods probably won't be a thing at all for a long time, because I want to lock my city into like two things I want to be able to lock in. One, just for appearances. You know how like you can turn off the day-night cycle or whatnot? I want to lock my city into fall at all times, even if it's winter, just for appearances. Like you should be able to change that on the fly, just because. Just like how you should be able to turn on and off rain and on and off snow, just for your own aesthetics while you play, just like a photo mode, but you're playing it live. And also, I want to be able to pick a time of day, not just day or day-night cycle, but I want to lock it into either noon, like afternoon, morning, or night. You know, Anno 1800 does that too, where like just the position of the sun can change your city so much. And I just want to be able to do that. I want to be able to pick the time of day in which I play, and season too. Even if it were summer, I just want to like, you know, look at the beautiful fall colors. You know, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people taking on the roads, but maybe that's just the new industrial traffic that I'm seeing.
That is probably yeah. The industrial areas they can generate a lot of traffic, especially when they start, because like then they are ordering materials from sometimes out of the city and sometimes from other companies. So they're gonna have this like initial kind of like boom into the traffic, but it will then of course at some point settle to a more kind of like
amount.
Reasonable levels, and then if something happens, then it might actually, you know, also do some additional traffic there. But definitely. So let's see. I'm gonna actually now. I think I'm gonna like circle this area almost entirely, and then I'm gonna try to see how I'm gonna plan the like inner city blocks inside the area then. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna actually go entirely free roam here.
Ooh.
So we'll have
let's let him cook, chat. Let him cook. It's gonna be perfect. Can you build rail stations above ground, like tiers upwards? So right now there aren't any elevated stations. You can do on ground for train, and you can do underground.
Don't worry, chat. Mods will fix that on.
Metro.
Never mind.
But no elevated stations as of yet.
Yeah. Metro can be built overground as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have overground and underground for that. Yeah.
Yep. But no elevation yet.
No elevation yet. Yeah. No monorail. Yeah. So we have buses, taxis, trains, trams, metro, ships, and airplanes.
Yes. How many times have you said that in all of the interviews that you've given now? Because I feel like that was not the first time you had to find that list in your head.
Yeah, I think at this point it kind of comes like almost automatically, like the amount of things, and you don't even need to like think, like, did I say everything?
Yeah.
Because like then it's like, yeah, I think that's about everything.
Yeah, for sure.
See, what do we have here? We have like an ancient
taxis.
cemetery.
Taxis.
Here.
Actually, you forgot taxis.
Did I? Oh, damn.
Chat caught you. It's fine. Taxis.
You know, something I wish they would let us do too is for these like heritage sites where you can find like Stonehenge or an ancient burial site or something like that. It's certainly cool that, you know, that's a real world thing where you would want to build around that or preserve that or turn that into a historical site or museum. But I do wish we could, like, in the game itself, without any mods or anything like that or going into an editor, it's just if you were to make a park and then you could plop down, you know, like Stonehenge or something in the middle of it, some of those assets like the lighthouse from City Skylines 1 or like boat wrecks and things like that. It'd be nice to be able to do that without having to go into an editor just to do that. Yeah. Crazy. There will be mods for the game, just not on day one and just not on Steam. But yes, they are. Yeah, Paradox is crazy. Apparently, yeah, they're crazy. But you guys should buy more Hearts of Iron 4 DLCs. They've added one new rifle, $80, called the Get Her Done pack. Give them both barrels for only $89.95.
I'm just gonna, you know, say that I didn't forget that.
What do you mean, Chad? He totally said taxis. Stop it. Don't say falsehoods, okay? He totally said taxis.
So I think I want to save this old cemetery ruins here because it's a nice kind of thing. But I'm gonna actually put it somewhere here, so it's kind of like more like overlooking this area, and
Yeah.
I am going to actually enhance it a bit.
Now I feel like they're
That's
trying
so
to make
cool.
like make me mess up now because now they're actually saying you didn't forget taxis, but at the same time I told them to not think that you did not say taxis, so I can't tell if they're joking or not, and I'm confused.
We need to see a clip of that.
Ah,
you know,
yes,
which
clip
way
it,
it's gonna be.
clip it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
SimCity
gonna put
2013
some
Cities
trees
of Tomorrow.
there, and
Hell
then
yeah,
we can
banging soundtrack.
maybe. I think I'm gonna actually
I love
flatten this
I
area
love
a bit,
SimCity soundtrack. All of
so
them.
that it's
3000,
gonna be a
SimCity 4, SimCity
easier
2013,
time
Cities of
to
Tomorrow.
build some stuff.
He's a flattener.
Oh, Chad, I can't wait to build.
Confirmed.
I can't wait to build
Confirmed.
Chat a city.
Removing the beautiful, beautiful terrain that somebody worked so hard on. Flattens it. What a rebel. What a rebel.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Actually, it
put
looks pretty nice.
He built some weird roads. I like it.
Imagine like just one giant. Oh, you know what we could put up there? Have we unlocked the castle?
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure.
Let's see.
Do we have that?
Let's see. Is it?
Uh,
Do we have it here? I don't think we have it here.
no.
Hmm.
But maybe we can put one of the other unique buildings. Oh. Oh, I should have placed that. That feels definitely like a downtowny building, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Maybe like an observation tower.
Yes, your favorite
from,
observation tower.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
We'll call
I
it
think this-
Madinola. Okay, I hate that. I take it back. That was terrible. That was the worst joke ever.
You need to put that tower up there. Don't do it, bro.
Like his neula is kind of like, it's a needle, but maybe it's a,
Mm.
or maybe it could be like, I don't know.
Wait,
in
why
this
don't they
case, like
put
a
that castle
spire
up there?
Or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Maddie Spire.
Yes. Yes. That's what it's
Something
called.
like that,
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
There's the castle that you can get
Yeah,
if you sign
so
up for a
let's
Paradox
actually,
account,
put it like
which
here,
is
boom.
mandatory.
And we are gonna build a road coming from, let's put it like here.
Yeah.
Like it goes, I think it should go somewhere, maybe, let's put it here now and then connect this one to here actually.
Nice.
Boom. So now we have an, ooh, this is awesome. Like this looks so nice during the nighttime as well with
It's a great
with the little
spot
light
for it.
there. Yeah.
You see like
yeah, it's
the
like,
whole city.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that is such a nice view there. All right, so I'm going to put some more snaky roads here,
Snakes. Snake.
going like going like this. This is gonna be totally like basically detached houses, I think, because I want this area to be kind of like
Calmer?
expand expand the whole area here. Oh, it's actually expanded already.
Ooh.
All right, we did this actually.
It's a
like,
gated
last
area.
time.
Only the super rich people of Maddie Hill can go to Maddie's Needle. Oh my god,
Yes.
or Maddie's Spire. It all makes sense. It's a very, very exclusive restaurant.
We can definitely also rename this to Maddie's Spire. So yeah, and I'm gonna actually like save the game as well now.
Yeah, very nice.
So-
Oh, I'm seeing a
so-
bunch of complaints about garbage. Maybe we have to. Is it full? Maybe. Oh god,
Let's see.
Oh,
Where do
yes,
we
it
have
is
the
full.
garbage?
it is full. They can't accept more garbage in my
Rose.
little garbage area.
Rose.
Oh no!
I mean, we
think
have been. It's only been that one though for the entire time of the city. So maybe it's
Yeah,
time
I
to build
think
some more
gonna-
stuff.
I'm gonna actually expand it by building an incinerator plant here.
Yeah.
That is
So
a
we'll have
gargantuan
something
building.
that can actually like, process the garbage faster.
Yeah.
So
Oh
we'll have
my god.
that capacity, and of course this incinerator plant is also cool because you can you can then also get some electricity out of the garbage that's being processed here.
Oh gosh.
So we'll come back to this terrain editing later.
Yeah.
But first, I'm gonna upgrade this with a second incineration
It's
furnace,
already-
so we'll have more.
Good lord.
And I'm gonna actually fully upgrade this
Got
now.
more
so-
storage too.
Yeah, because I think we are gonna need that
Yes.
sooner or later anyway. So
I think so too.
so let's do this actually here. Boom. So now we have a fully functioning incinerator plant.
And it can export electricity. That's why it has those little electricity symbols on them.
Yes, you can hook this up to a transformer station if you want to, get more electricity to some other part of the city.
Yeah.
And it will also feed electricity directly to the road network.
Mm-hmm.
And you can of course connect the power line connection to outside connection. So that is of course option as well.
Yeah.
I think we probably want to have let's see what's the situation with the fire department. It seems
fine. Oh, no, there is one. There's one going over there now.
There's one actually. Yeah, it's actually going there.
Oh
yeah,
god,
so
you
we're
can't
okay.
see it from all the smoke. It was just entrapped in the smoke. There it is. Look at those. Oh, that was ballsy. Driving through. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's good. Save it.
Nice.
Save your.
This one was burnt to a crisp. Seems to be, but it's okay. It's gonna eventually go down, and a new building will pop up in its stead. So we don't have to worry about that one there. But we can actually, what we can do is we'll put this emptying.
Mm-hmm.
So now the vehicles from this building will start to take some
look
of
at all that trash.
the garbage and bring it to the incineration plant as well. So we can kind of like have a little bit more room here eventually when that happens.
Be cool if you
Something
can
I
connect a
find-
rail line
Oh, sorry,
between
Nico.
the two.
Go.
No,
No, you go.
Something you need to keep in mind is, of course, that you can't relocate or destroy or bulldoze buildings that still have garbage there. So you need to first get rid of it, and then
good.
You can bulldoze it. So keep that in mind.
For sure. What I was gonna say that it just looks super cool that when a garbage landfill like actually gets filled, like it gets the stacks get taller.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Visually, look how much garbage there is in there. It is packed.
Fat stacks.
It is definitely. And you have this. Oh my god! I didn't even first notice it, but you have this wind turbine here in the middle.
In the middle,
So
yeah.
it's like,
I locked it in.
like. So you're like really using all of the space possible here. Very nice, very nice.
I guess we could move the windmill a little, like put it outside, and then we can fill that in. We might get a little bit more garbage capacity. Just put it there. I think it was just that the that was like where the city border was, and I could not move it anywhere else.
Oh, right. Of course. So it's kind of like a historical place in the sense that you had to place it there
Exactly.
at some point. So yeah, but I'm gonna actually put it like somewhere here, and I'm
Much
gonna
more
connect
logical.
It, yeah, I'm gonna connect it with the underground electric cable to this road, so it's gonna feed electricity there.
Yep.
And then I can also go underground and delete this unnecessary section here. And whoopsie daisy, and we are good here. So let's see I've actually like, did you just like draw this in here?
Maybe you just right click them and then we'll see what happens.
Nothing happens with right click.
No.
Oh, you have actually like really...
It's a sneaky.
Oh, I see now. I see. Okay. It's
Well,
interesting, but
we
I think we need
little
to
bit.
Yeah, but we need to wait out until it empties
Yeah.
a bit more, until we can actually like start adjusting more the
I made
size
it too
of the area.
complicated. Of course I did. Of course I did. God dang.
But you know, this just shows
You're afraid
like
they'll start
the
charging
versatility
for
of
mods
the
one
tool
day?
that you have in your
Well,
use. So
they
you
said
can
they
definitely
won't.
do all kinds of like this.
But technically,
these things where
DLCs
you
are
can
kind
have
of that.
different stuff basically like on top of each other in a sense.
Yeah.
And if you don't have any more room anywhere else for the wind turbine, then that's your option that you can do.
Yeah.
So
I'm a little extra. Exactly. Exactly.
so I'm gonna actually now do a little bit of a let's add a little bit of some low density residentials here. So we'll see what's happening here. And maybe some of those need to be a bit more handcrafted. I'm going to use this this marquee tool here to make these smaller lots that don't, so they don't actually kind of like
Go across.
terraform the entire. Yeah.
I really like. Look at how nicely terraformed this map is. Like, look at that little edge. I just.
Yeah.
It looks like so rocky and rugged.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes,
I just spend so much time just looking at the terraforming of the map.
Looks
like,
good.
Too much, probably. It looks so nice.
It does. Looks good.
It does look cool.
We're in hour 2, and people that have not been watching the stream from the very beginning have come and joined the chat, and now we've got new people asking about Paradox mods. So I'm just gonna run through my spiel again, whilst you zone. I'm gonna talk about Paradox mods for a second.
All right, everybody, listen up. This is the news you've probably been waiting for if you're just joining our stream too. Breaking news about, well, hold on. News about Paradox mods. It sucks. The whole situation is dumb and sucks. Very, very small brain, very big L. Hey, we're going to take away Steam Workshop support and put it all on our website. Hope our website doesn't crash. TV, deal with it and pay us money. More at 11. Or all the time. All the time. Okay, cool. All right, that's all I had to say about that. Okay.
Yes, it is correct that we will not have, we will not utilize the Steam Workshop for City Skylines 2. We have instead decided to, in a move to give all of our players the same.
So remember, when companies tell you, "Oh, dude, to try to include more people," whenever they do that, it's hiding, taking away something. Like you have to give it a good veil that people can't really disagree with. Allowing console players to be able to mod this game is good. First of all, allowing people who can't afford a PC or whatnot, or prefer to play on console, to play this game on console is good. More gamers should be able to play games where they choose to play games. That's good. Give people a choice. But to remove the Steam Workshop to then have ultimate control through the publisher, not the gamers, not the modders, not the people who played for the game, but the publisher to control. You know, let's sprinkle in the whole committed to giving you the ultimate experience. We care. Sprinkling all that in hides the truth. So listen closely.
We have.
We'll go back a little
for
bit.
a second. So yes, it is correct that we will not have. We will not utilize the Steam Workshop for City Skylines 2. We have instead decided to, in a move to give all of our players the same ability to connect to a platform like that, we have made a new version of Paradox mods that we will be using for City Skylines 2, which will allow console players to finally be able to access things on there, and will allow PC players to have all, if not more, features that the Steam Workshop provided. Oh!
So there's no reason why they couldn't do the Steam Workshop and Paradox mods. Going back to what I said before, Farming Simulator is a game that allows you to download mods on forums. You can also download it through their, I think it's Giant Software does that too, where you can go through, in order to bring mods to console, you can also upload it to their website. Like, you can download it for PC, mods for PC, or download it for console from their thing, but also they have the Steam Workshop too for farming sim. So there's no reason why. So, oh, dude, there's nothing we could have done. Like, you can only download mods from one place, and it happens to be where we control it. Hey, we wish we could do more, but there's just no possible way that we could, where there's already 400,000 mods. Can't do it, dude. Can't do it.
Okay, I am done.
Also, pay us money.
Okay, thank you. I am just so excited to be able to finally have any sort of impact on how our modding platform looks like. That's probably the one thing that I'm the most excited about. And I will take your booze, and I will use them as motivation.
Booze? Talking about whiskey?
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's go. I'm gonna create another terrace here.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna use no snap here.
Oh,
So that I'll
the hotkey to turn off all snapping options. Yep. Oh, I use that.
Yeah,
I love that.
they don't want the mod makers to get out in front of the DLCs because, oh, somebody uploaded a Bridges and Piers mod day one. Can't allow that to happen. That gets in the way of the profits of our DLC. Can't allow that to happen. Destroy them. Have them eradicated.
So yeah, I'm gonna this area is gonna be a nice.
The shareholder must be appeased.
Low density residential, but this is gonna be like because this is gonna be like the very.
But I don't blame
cream
these
of the
two.
crop
These two
area.
didn't
So
have.
I'm gonna also invest in some.
Didn't have any choice.
Some
in that
maybe
decision.
Parks here as well, because it feels like it's something that these people here probably want to have in their community. So I think I'm gonna.
Oh, I also did unlock large sports parks. My development.
Oh yeah.
I plopped one of them near
Ooh.
downtown, the giant soccer field, I think. But yes,
Well,
just a hot tip that you have those. The demands don't go down. Look, we are not playing fast enough. We are not building enough for the city. I don't think it's bad to have all of your demands at max. That just means that your city is someplace where people and companies and want to be. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't reflect poorly on like how we build at all or how you would build.
Yeah,
at max.
Yeah, you don't necessarily always need to like go for like full.
Okay, for those of you wondering, let's see. I can't remember. Never mind.
Filling all the demands if you don't want to. So if you want to kind of like stay on a small scale, you want to build just a small town, and still, you definitely can, focus on that and just like improving the lives of the citizens in the small town, and then reaching those milestones through the passive XP. So then, of course, you don't want to go with like, fulfilling all the demands for the different stuff there. So the demands are more like, guidelines to what the citizens could want if there's like more of this or more of that, but you don't, you do what your city feels like for you also. So don't be too beholden to the demands.
Yeah. Whew. Cool. I saw somebody comment that we don't support mods. We will support mods, just not via the Steam Workshop anymore. So the experience will be the same as it has been. It just will not be via that platform. It will be much more integrated into the game as a whole, and you will see how soon, because I don't even have pictures to share yet. But as soon there will be, and you will be very excited. I'm trying to be positive. This shit. The past 2 days. It's my own doing. I understand this, but here we are.
Your own doing? What the hell is she talking about?
Whoops, actually.
Oh,
used
and we
the
finally get to
wrong
look at
road,
the
but
pedestrian paths.
it's-
The amount of time that people have asked me to build pedestrian roads. And he removed
Deletes
that.
it.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
But yeah. The pedestrian roads are nice. They're definitely.
Yes. There they are.
Yep. I usually like to have maybe like these bigger parks that I circle with the pedestrian paths, and then some of the like city center areas,
Yeah.
just to have like these walkable centers there. It's really nice. The basically only the service vehicles then are allowed to drive on those, so you don't have any unnecessary traffic there to kind of like take the fun out of it.
Yeah, you clearly don't like pedestrians. What, like chat said, clearly does not like pedestrians.
But we can see what else do we have. I
How
think
long
this
of a
was-
vacation are you guys planning to take when this is all over? Oh boy.
It's only
You
beginning.
think it's over?
It's only beginning.
When is
No,
it
I
over?
think I think
Ash,
it's-
thank you very
it's
much
just
for the 20,
starting
dude.
More like it. So
Yes.
When is the
I-
mobile version
Yeah,
coming out?
I think a lot of people have this,
Never.
release happened, we're done. For a lot of us, I
it
think
took
for all
3
of us,
minutes.
at
3
least
minutes for
you
that
and
damn
I,
thing to play.
we are just starting at that point.
When is the mobile
It's
version
gonna
coming
be
out?
No.
Months and months and months of more work.
Also,
on
thank
this
you,
thing,
Ash,
and
with the
that is
cash. Thank you very
just-
much, dude.
Yeah, release is more like opening the floodgates.
Dino
I
Nuggets
think.
in the chat.
More than-
Hashtag
Yeah, more
Ash.
than,
Show him
you
some
know,
love, chat.
A release.
Thanks for supporting. Thank you very much, dude.
But an exciting floodgate or an exciting flood. How relate to my own stupid analogy?
how far are you gonna take it?
I don't know.
That's
I'm
the
gonna stop
question.
talking. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go away. Okay, goodbye.
It just like keeps on going, and suddenly you're like in this place that you don't know how to get out anymore.
What do you mean? You are never known to talk into just forever and ever into loops and.
All right, yeah. Got me there. Maybe a few times during the tapings of the dev diaries.
Oh, just a couple. Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Cool. Is there a tree limit? That's a good question.
Yes.
No,
What?
Period.
there's no tree limits, no citizen limits, no vehicle limits.
No
The limit
way.
is the sky in a sense. The skyline. 2.
Oh God. Oh
Look
Jesus.
at that fun. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
But yeah, I think we're almost done with this area. I think I'm
Those
gonna leave
trees are
this still because
pretty.
I don't know what to do here, and I don't kind of want to start doing something in this place that's
Yeah.
kind of like that I don't know. But I'm gonna send. There's actually like a
Hell yeah, brother.
boat going here. Yeah.
Absolutely
So
no
I'm-
imports.
I'm gonna actually make a small roundabout here just to make it nice. So here can be something cool maybe at some
Yeah.
point.
In Arby's.
But I think we need to let these trees now grow here, and we'll see what it looks like once they are grown at some point. So
Oh,
let's,
gosh.
I'm gonna take a nice night.
Oh no, it's so
Right.
much. The garbage problem is so much worse now. Oh God. I just saw somebody mention that we're gonna charge money for mods on PC. That is blatantly wrong. We will never charge for any mods on Paradox Mods.
DLCs are mods.
That was one of the points that we brought up yesterday. I just wanna state it vocally one time, as I have been to myself for 2 days. We will not charge money for mods. That's never been in the plans, and it will not be in the plans. Never. No. Stop.
DLCs will be $25, $35.
I even got to be full screen for that.
DLCs.
Thank you. Good.
So
I'm glad
we
we could clear
actually-
that up.
the garbage situation is probably crazy in this town.
It is
Because
insane. Oh,
The
but,
incinerator plant immediately filled up.
I mean, I should have been more productive or like proactive in adding more garbage facilities because it's just been trying its hardest with that one landfill forever. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we could definitely do something like add maybe another one here, so we have like this kind of like pincer move with the garbage situation. So we have something coming from this way and something coming from this way. So maybe like let's put like a recycling center here because it kind of fits into this area
True.
nicely. So let's do that. I'm gonna actually, sorry factory, I'm gonna crash that one for more room. Boom. Bye.
Do service vehicles travel the whole map to get garbage? So unless you can't, I guess that's not actually something that we've done because, or at least I haven't. But you can set
Districting?
service buildings to only service a certain district. If you click on like a service buildings, you can set it only services this district. But we only had one garbage facility, so yeah, they had to travel the whole map.
Yes, exactly. So basically we now have multiple districts here, so we can go, let's say here, and then select the operating districts, and now you have the ability to kind of like look at all of the districts that you have made in the city and then select them, and then they will appear here. Like if we go like here and here and here, now it will collect the garbage from these areas.
Yeah.
And that way you can guide where the city services are going, and so that you can optimize them to be in these areas that you actually want them to be, if you don't want them to be like in the whole city. And I guess this kind of like this type of management becomes more important when you have a bigger city at some point. So yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, yeah,
Oh
let's process their shit. Come on, we gotta help these people. There's too much garbage. It's too much garbage.
Yes, this city will drown in garbage.
I'm really scared that it's gonna start making people sick, but I think so far, like we're okay. Oh God, minus 10 in happiness for poor garbage service.
Yes,
Mamma mia.
yes. So the citizens are not too fond of the current garbage. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna get a fleet of cars here, or garbage trucks, and they will take care of it, and then it's gonna be in these facilities here. And this also the recycling center is a different type of garbage facility because it also produces raw materials or materials for the industry to use. So
and that's
it has
why
like
you put it near the industrial area. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good place for it to be, definitely. So you don't have just you don't just process them and then they disappear or anything, but they actually change into something. So there's more functionality for similar to the incineration building as well, because it creates the electricity. So you're gonna get different types of goods from like different facilities.
Yeah.
And
can I rule my city like a tyrant? Like the tyrant I want to be. The citizens need to subside to my oligarchy. I've always said this as a joke, but City Skylines is kind of like just a monarchy. Like, you decide everything.
Yeah, it is. It is in a way that you are the head honcho of the city, and everyone will either bend to your will or move out. But I guess that's part of the God game, the burden of divinity in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. All right, because we need to wait for the next morning to get a better look at this area, so we'll be
It
able
looks
to
pretty flat.
expand here.
You know what? You know what I say? YOLO.
YOLO. Let's YOLO it. Yeah.
God.
That was the
Yeah.
cringiest thing I've said all stream. I'm so sorry. Recognition is step one. Recognition is step one. Don't make me full screen for my cringe. Put me away. Stop it.
Hey, they're a grand city now.
All right.
The control
let's
booth is
do this.
bullying me.
See if I could maybe build something here and then.
Oh yeah, people are
Boom.
asking for the specs of the PC you're playing on. I remember it was a 2080 and
Yes.
64 gigs of RAM, and then oh god, the CPU. This is from last week. Me trying to remember. An i9 3300.
Something maybe. I can't remember. Sorry.
I can't. Yeah, me neither. Sorry, buddies. We're trying really hard.
Helicopter.
We checked that out last week. Oh, yep. Oh, never mind. Chat remembers. 13900K. There it is.
Ah,
Words.
okay, nice.
Words.
Nice.
Perfect. Thank you, chat.
It's gonna be the business area here, so I'm gonna put more
The business.
offices here and maybe a few
It's nice that there's
a
two
few
densities
of
for
these
office buildings
commercial
too.
buildings along
nice.
the road. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it's
Yeah.
gonna be this type of area here, and I think I'm gonna still put some here, so it's gonna be really close to the highway
Mhm.
on the other side. And here I think I can fit a few smaller buildings
bit
there on the
smaller.
bank. Yeah.
Let's
Can I
see.
actually let's see if I can actually like
Oh yeah, what happens
Go.
when the citizens are sad? So when citizens are sad, as in like the smiley face is no longer happy, which is terrible. Why would you let that happen? Is they'll I mean it's a result of many things, right? It could be that they're not rich enough, that they're feeling like I can't live in the city, everything's too expensive. But it could also be that like, oh yeah, like literally everything is on fire. Everything's on
Yes.
fire and I'm crying. So it could be a lot of things, but I mean the end result most of the time, if they're too upset and too unhappy with living in the city, they'll just move out.
yeah.
Very generalized. Obviously, they'll try to do a lot of stuff before they move out, but end result, yeah, yeet, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a moving out or not being able to work, and they contribute less to the work efficiency if the
Yeah.
workplace has unhappy citizens, and then some might even become criminals if their well-being goes super low.
True.
And then if nothing good happens to them, then they can just we have better options elsewhere, and then they just like pick their stuff and get out basically. So that's also something you need to always be mindful of when you are building your cities. So
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Keep an eye on
Citizens-
happiness.
exactly. We want to have because we want to have, of course, a robust city building experience, but we also wanted to emphasize the actual citizens that live in the city.
Yeah.
So they are not just numbers. They actually feel alive, and they have what they want to do. Do they want to go to school, work?
Yeah.
What do they consume, and what makes them happy? So you need to also
Tacos?
pay attention to those.
I'd imagine
if you
tacos
want to
might
have
make
the
them
most
happy.
successful cities in your game.
Oh, but maybe you could. What do you know? What the resolution is you're playing on? 1080p?
1776.
1080p.
That's what I play on.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Never mind. The monitor I'm looking at is 1080p, so it's 1080p. Sorry. I should have known. It's scaled by my screen, not your screen.
True.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's 1080p. I could have answered that. If I used my brain a little more, could have helped. Good. Oh, yeah, does it have ultra-wide support? Does it work on a long? Do you know?
I can't neither confirm or deny.
Cool. I can't
Glomar.
either. I don't have an ultra wide monitor. I have not tried that personally. Maybe if you go and like at us on X or like DM us on any platform, then maybe we can have that answer for you later.
Yes.
Yeah. I know I can tell you anything about the game, except for like the technicalist aspects of it, like what resolutions are supported. I cannot list those off the top of my head. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you how to make your citizens happy.
That's important, skill to have as well. So let's see. Do we need to update any of our roads here? Maybe can we actually I think we could maybe widen this one a little bit to the medium road. So we'll have a nicer.
I think they need more queuing capabilities.
Yes, definitely. Let's put that there. And but I'm going to actually take these traffic lights away because we don't need those there. And maybe I'll put some here instead, so we'll have some control of this intersection, because there's a lot of traffic coming this way now.
Yeah, and a lot of traffic at the highway interchange too.
Oh, that's true.
This is what was on the map when we started, and we haven't touched it since. So it's I don't think it's really moving into all of the
Did I see a car reversing in the?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh no!
Yeah, definitely. There's.
Oh, look at the semi trucks reversing, and what the hell? Oh my God, no! What's going on there? The AI. The AI.
Somewhere, and I don't think we need these roads here, so maybe we can now cut these away.
Flow a little more.
And then add another lane here, so maybe some of these trucks can drive to the other if they need to go there.
Oh God, maybe make it 3-lane all the way through, so on the other side as well, going north now. Maybe.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah, like all the way through, so they've got more lanes. Because I think they all either want to like leave or. Oh goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Lane management is hard, guys. Just add more lanes. Is that not how it works?
Yeah, sometimes it's like if you add more lanes, that'll just give people more chance to queue up on these traffic jams. But you need to like put
why the hell are they stopping in the middle of the turn? Look at that! Oh my
place,
God!
And then kind of like use the other options to guide the traffic in a way that
the semi trucks need to be in the far right lane early so they can exit.
Pathfinding and how it works, and how to get the flow to the right places, and maybe even use kind of the district tools like gated communities to avoid having a massive amount of truck traffic through a neighborhood. And there's so many options that you can actually use. So
you should be allowed to make a truck only lane in this game.
Look at the flow right now. It looks really good.
That way you can get the trucks to just bypass.
It looks really nice.
No backup? Solved. Hey, Chad, did you know that adding more lanes just works? Did you know that?
It actually did work, yeah.
I'm making the city, like the actual city.
Actually, that's pretty cool. He barely made changes, and it made a difference. That was cool.
Oh no, they're gonna hate me.
Don't have to do a whole city redesign just because an intersection is crowded. That's pretty cool.
Here, so that we can have this area to have like
big blue thumbs up on that one.
This area here to have like an extra lane.
Yeah.
So that those people who go here, they have like an additional lane there.
Yeah.
So I think
it just works.
But I'm gonna actually use the asymmetric road for this purpose.
Very nice.
So we can, leverage the one extra lane for the people who actually want to turn here right. So
schools underperforming. Don't increase the budget. Just add another lane. It just works.
I just love how the roundabout like adjusts itself to the roads that are attached to it. It's so fascinating to me.
Exactly. The roundabout basically works so that it kind of takes the the lanes that you have coming to the roundabout, and then it kind of like adjusts just to all of those. So it's really nice, and it's so effortless to use. So I like those a lot.
Yeah, no, it looks great. Whew. All right.
Okay, well, I think we have nice flow now here. The only part is that this traffic coming from like now the north is a little bit kind of stuck in the traffic lights, but that's just, you know.
I have a solution.
What's your solution?
I think you know roundabouts. I think you know the solution. It's always roundabouts. It's roundabouts and more lanes. The two very important things.
Ooh, that's a big O roundabout.
Let's
Damn.
do it.
Roundabouts.
That's a big O roundabout, brother.
The magic bullet for every traffic disaster in any city.
Yeah, I
Just
feel like
add
we all knew.
roundabouts.
A lot
Also,
of
they don't
people
even
will
let you
say
put
that
trees
is
in the middle of the
exactly
roundabout, like sad.
Look at this area. This looks pretty nice now.
It does.
I like it. I like it.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
excited
like
to see those trees grow up fully, though.
Yes.
I think it's gonna look
Yes.
so nice when that looks like on the other side of the river. You can see what like a forest will grow into. Though those are like
Yeah.
full-grown oaks at this point, because that's like one of the first things that I planted. And like I'm
Yeah.
so excited for that to be I love watching trees grow.
Imagine
love
that.
it.
That's like one of the things that I never thought to like hear anyone say, but that's, you know, here we are.
But it makes me feel so much like I get so proud because suddenly I'm coming back to something and it looks even better than it did before. And like I think back. Well, this sounds so stupid when I say it.
No, you
It
can't
sounds
place
so
fully
dumb,
grown
but
trees.
it's
They
like
have
when
to
you come
grow.
back and it's like, wow, I built that. That's pretty freaking nice.
Yeah, that is
wow.
true. That is true. It is really nice. See, I'm gonna actually. Can I build this here? Let's see.
Tall one.
It's pretty nice.
I'm gonna put this like here.
Exactly. Watching trees grow is so much more fun than watching paint dry. You get it. You get it. Somebody understands.
Paint drying simulator.
Imagine. Can we make like a mini game in City Skylines 2 that's just paint drying simulator? I hate it. I take it back. That's a terrible idea. Oh yes, pedestrian paths. I love them. I
Nice.
love
Pretty
'em.
sweet bridge.
So now the people who work here and who
The
who don't want to
pedestrian
drive
suspension
there
bridge
with the
looks
car, they
very
can now
good.
walk
Very
to
cool.
the other side and connect this to this nice looking awesome little park area here.
Yeah.
Hello from Sweden. Hey, Asfadia.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Hey.
This is very nice looking area. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yes.
Very cool.
Wait, Chad is telling me that a paint drying simulator does exist?
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm both surprised, but also not, I guess. The more I think about it,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty easy to make, probably. Terrible idea. It needs to be a DLC. Oh, yeah, it's true. It's not a minigame. It's a whole ass DLC just watching paint dry. What's wrong with you? Oh, it's a great idea. Fantastic. I'll definitely note it down as a suggestion for future DLCs.
I wonder if we should do something for this little bump here, or should this be like, you know,
If
kind
we
of
have
like
bridges now, what's in the
weird
expansion?
sightseeing thing that everyone
More bridges?
comes
Actually,
to the town to visit.
that's a good question. I wonder if they have the first expansion listed. They don't. Do they? Bridges and Ports, it's called. Bridges and Ports. I may have called it Bridges and Piers before. Let's see. No. I guess there's more TBD on that. That could be about... That's Q2 of next year, so that's about 6 months or more away. So they might... I don't know.
Oh, wait.
And just like, what is this?
I could imagine
we hit a milestone?
more bridges
How did I miss that?
and more
Did you just click
ports.
past
Yeah, we
that
hit-
super fast?
Yeah, I clicked super fast because.
You're so
But
used
yeah,
to it.
we actually did get a milestone,
Oh
and
my
we have now
goodness.
28 new map tiles to unlock. as well as 16 points for the development panel
So many
here. So
options.
what should we
You
unlock something?
Yes, we have to. We have 16 points. We can unlock anything. Honestly, spend it. Look through what we don't have, and then we'll spend the pointies. And yes, we have about 20 minutes left. So whatever you spend it on, we don't have a ton of time to show off because this is the last stream before release.
Let's put the radio telescope, because like we have this awesome
yes.
hill here. I think we could like put like a radio telescope somewhere here, because I think this is the place where it should be, kind of.
I like that.
Or yeah, this is the place. Yeah.
Oh, people are saying education, airport. Oh goodness. Oh, that's true. Showing off the international airport would be pretty epic.
Well, this is part of the research, so we'll cover that with this one, and then let's see if we can have the international airport somewhere as well. Let's see. I'm gonna put this one here. So this is gonna be like doing its thing. Look at that wave of awesomeness going through the city.
Oh, they're so happy.
Okay. Oh, whoopsie daisy. I almost paused the game. Let's see. I think we need to wait for the next morning maybe to see where we want to put the airport, unless we can see. Well, I mean, there's a lot of
tiles.
Yeah, there's like a lot of space here as well.
And
so
train.
Maybe. Yeah, true. That is, yeah. Let's see if we unlock the. See here, international airport. This is
boy.
huge. This is like a bigger building than we have ever created in
the international airport is gargantuan.
This is the big kahuna. Look at this. Look at the size of this. This is like the size of a. Let's see. It's basically like 6 tiles. No, 9 tiles.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Holy
is
hell!
That big enough, chat? It's so big.
And yes, you can see those kind of like fans that you see like spreading from to the left and right. Those are the areas where the planes take off and land. So if you zone buildings in these areas, they'll kind of like be smaller buildings. So you'll see how they kind of like grow as they go further away from the airport. So that's also a nice feature.
Chad saying make it bigger.
So maybe I'm gonna like do something here. I'm gonna purchase a couple of these tiles, and then we are gonna take the shovel, and we are gonna shovel like we've never shoveled before. And let's see.
Let's kill it. Let's kill it.
See what's happening.
My lawn is bigger.
Oh, boy.
Wow, chat. Okay, you've got really big lawns, buddy. Why is there no mod support in City Skylines 2? All right, let's do the spiel again. There will be mod support for City Skylines 2. We are only moving. Oh, it's so hard to see terraforming at night. We are just moving away from Paradox, or from the Steam Workshop to Paradox mods. There will still be the same modding capabilities in the game. I mean, this game has more modding opportunities than Cities 1 did. But we are just moving platforms for both better compatibility with the game, better integration, and for console and Windows Store and all other platforms that don't use Steam, that aren't Steam, to be able to also use them. And here comes the booze again. But I eat them up. It's motivation. Is that water? Or what? Like, why? Is it just the weird shadows that's making it?
Fog, I think.
I think it's just shadows, yeah.
I think it's just shadow, yeah. At night. This is strange. It's so strange. Yeah. Could you actually turn the brightness down? There's too much light. The screen, I mean, it's black. It's pitch black. How do you guys? I can't see anything.
But I think we have now the base or the almost done.
Yeah, I would do it that direction probably. Yeah.
Like this. Yeah.
Oh my god! And we're gonna get 5,000 XP. Okay, 4 million. Let's go. Holy moly!
So now we need to connect this one to the. I'm gonna start connecting it with the small road. Well, let's see. I'm gonna actually use the medium road here, and I'm gonna connect these 2 points first. These are the exit and entry roads for the.
I'm just reading.
Entire.
I was just reading
entire thing.
replies to Paradox and
I'm excited to
City
see
Skylines
with
about
light.
mods
Actually, I'm gonna
from yesterday.
actually
Just reading
maybe
people's
do a little
replies.
bit closer here, like this.
Okay.
Like, let's see, so I can do it like this. Now we're talking.
Okay.
No, wait, I still can't hit this. Oh wait, no, wait, I can't because like. I was
track.
like, why can't I? But it's actually a train track there, yeah. So
Ah.
we're not gonna actually like let's not go crazy with this now. So first
Maybe connect the train track first.
Yeah, I think that's something that we need to do first. So let's see. I'm gonna take the double wide train track here, and I'm gonna.
People are so upset
start-
about nighttime. It's insane. Come on, dude. Turn off the day-night cycle. Come on, man. No, look, we have our quirks, and this is one of them. Maddie's
that is
forehead is too blinding? Come on. Come on. I'll put some powder on it. It'll look better.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to get like this
Oh, yeah.
nice bend here, so it actually works.
Nighttime building is so
Very
impossible.
nice. Very nice.
So we have
How the hell can they see what's going on?
cool train track going from that way, and now we can actually go back here, and I'm gonna actually do it so that
Does
I
the
am
international
doing a
airport not have
small-
any hubs for trams
a
or
small
like it probably has a metro
bridge here
and maybe a
going
bus
like
line.
about this. I think like this is me going like way too like
Way too extra.
yeah exactly. So I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'm going to boom connect it
crikey.
there, and I'm gonna connect this one as well from here to here. Boom. And now we can then connect the roads to, let's say, where do we want to connect them? First I need to
don't know
connect
where you
these.
want to connect this.
I think I'm gonna connect this first here, so we'll have access to other cars as well to the lots, because there's gonna be like traffic from not just the front entrance. So every time you see those icons that say that there's no entrance or connection to the vehicles, then you know that you need to build the road there so they can actually also drive into like these other areas of the building.
We don't need.
Oh dear, we have a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's true.
The
It's hard to
garbage.
see. They're
The
trying to show off the
garbage.
game, and it's just like looking at the
Oh,
black
But
screen.
we-
Like I can't.
but then again, we have like almost let's
I need
say
to be able to see what I'm
14K
building.
additional people now
That's
since
true.
the beginning. So that is gonna stress a little bit of the whole garbage system.
Yeah, for sure. And we only have
But-
10 minutes left, so as long as they survive 10 minutes, that's all we need.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to see where the road is here. It's like
Roads.
somewhere here. And now I'm gonna use the freeform road tool to kind of start. I think I'm gonna connect it somewhere here.
Yep.
And we'll have a nice. I'm just gonna see where the.
There's a. Okay, you have to turn off the fucking day-night cycle soon. How do you see anything?
I'm gonna turn it off
Ah,
briefly here. So we'll
briefly.
see
Oh,
briefly. Yeah. So
I
we
should
can
have warned
actually.
for that flashbang. I'm sorry, Chet. Why are there no lights on the road? So because it doesn't have electricity yet. It doesn't have the nights. The nights can't function. The lights can't function. There's no light. There's no power. Or
Yeah,
garbage,
this whole
right?
area doesn't have power yet because like I'm connecting from from that area to here. So it's gonna soon be connected to the road, and once the road is connected
Now we
to
can see
the
again, chat. Now we can see.
rest of the road network grid, electricity grid, then we're gonna have all of the lights
All the lights.
in. All of the light, every single light.
Yes.
Like
Everybody is
boom.
blind now.
So now we can check quickly to see that the lights will
Okay, yes.
here.
Hey!
And boom. There they are. And now this building has all of the electricity and the water and sewage access as well. So I'm gonna go back to the day.
It is 5
side.
a.m., so it's gonna get light pretty quick in game.
Oh, that is true. Yeah,
So
that
you
is
probably
true.
don't actually have to turn it off.
No.
The next
Yes,
10 minutes
true.
or the next 8 minutes of the stream will probably be in you know, actual, you know, with sunlight visible.
That is true. That is true. I'm gonna also quickly upgrade this back to the kind of the basic two-way. Whoops, Daisy. How did I do that?
Snapping.
That's,
Snapping is hard.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I need to snap it now with like this, basically.
Yeah. It's a little sneaky.
Boom. And now we are back on track. No. So I made a mistake because I didn't like look
Wait,
carefully.
you're not
enough.
gonna turn on snapping now? You gotta turn back
No.
snapping. You're
No, I'm
torturing us and yourself.
No. This is gonna be awesome. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, and they want to see the international airport upgrades
Ooh, I do.
as well. They're desperate for it.
Let's see here. Boom and boom and boom.
Oh,
And this
Snapping
is
is
gonna
back.
be. And now we are. Whoopsie daisy.
look at it! I mean, it looks so cool at night. It really does. This building is magnificent.
Yes.
Magnificent. Wow.
The international airport
Magnificent.
is a unique building.
That airport is
and this building
magnificent.
doesn't have
I
any
love the light
upgrades
on the top
in
of it, though.
itself.
That's really cool.
This is the entire.
That's actually really cool because imagine the badass stadiums. Oh wait, never mind. Mods banned. Never mind.
Entire building in one
mind.
go, basically.
Never mind.
Look at
So
I don't know.
But yeah,
This
we
is
have to make plane paths, and we have to make a new train line to connect to the central station.
oh right, true. Let's start with the plane paths here,
Hmm
and let's take a look at the amount of gates that we have in this.
Wow.
insane.
Oh, you actually get to set it
We're
up?
gonna use the nice purple pink
hmm
situation here. Actually, no. Let's use something different. Let's use because we already have a pink line going there. So let's use a green one instead. So let's go here, boom, and back here, and then we're gonna put like maybe here one, and have it go there, and then go back here,
Very nice.
and then have one there, and let's put that one here.
It has to go everywhere. It's an international airport. you-
Exactly.
Somebody can't tell if I'm 12 or 30. Yes. Hey, Henka, guess how old I am?
She's 32.
No, I'd rather not take part in this
I think
guessing game.
Maddie's in her early 30s, I think.
I am neither 12 nor 30. I'll say that. 42?
No.
Control room. Behave yourself. Mentally 12, physically 30.
Ooh.
All right. Come
Sounds from the
on.
airport.
Chat, this is not an age. Shit. Why did I even read that comment? Now everybody's just guessing how old I am. And it's 82. 65.
Oh dear.
I'm a very, very young looking 65-year-old. That's all I gotta say about it.
Wow.
You have to tell me the secrets of your diet, I think, because I want to be like that. If it's
It's all vibes. It's all vibes.
oh, okay.
If I surround myself with positive energy, then I'm happy. Then my body and mind are sound, you know.
All right. So now we have two train lines coming from the international airport, and we can see them going. One is going to the train station that is here. No, wait, I actually put it like, no, it's the right
What?
one. I almost like, look, I put it actually in the,
Oh, the one with
cargo
no
train
platform
station.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually like in the train station for the passengers is one going here, and the other one is going from
I see
here
how we did
to,
that. All right, that's
to
cool.
this outside connection. And then we have a multitude of air
Bro, our
routes
first look
or
at the
lines.
Big O International Airport.
So
That's crazy.
let's see, like, look at this. Let's take this and see what's happening here.
I feel like I wouldn't want to build this until the very
really,
end.
I think this
Like,
is
I'd want it to be used all the
cool
time.
building,
Yeah.
and it is the biggest building we have made yet.
I just remember looking at it
So-
the first time and just like not really expecting it, and then having to zoom out because I like when I put it on the map, I couldn't see all of it, and it was a moment. It was a
It's definitely a biggie here.
yep.
You have like
And
2 minutes to
it's
go.
like you really have to kind of like plan where to put this
Yes.
in your city, if it even fits anywhere, because you might be, you know, one of those kind of small like islands or something, and then you need to like really think carefully, like, what do I need
Airport
to, like,
looks really cool.
relocate
I
to
really
make
like the
room for
airport.
this?
I
Or
think
do
they
I
did
need
good.
to like
I like
start,
it.
like, you know, lifting some land from the sea or something like that?
Yeah.
But I think Maddie, I think that we grew too fast.
There's a lot of issues.
Our infrastructure was not made to service a 78,000 people. So
But hey, maybe we had our fun with this city because we've got about a minute left of the stream.
Okay.
And this city has served us really well for these past 6 weeks. I don't remember how long we've been streaming for, but it feels like a long time, but also not long enough. So maybe
Ooh, pretty.
when
That's
we
that.
start
Oh, that's
streaming
gorgeous.
back
That's
up
a good
after release,
screenshot. Look at
we
that.
can start
That's very nice.
a new city.
that
And
is
hopefully
true, that is
not
true.
break it from garbage. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, look at the
And I think
clouds.
can I remember here? I think we still have the
Yes.
Maddie's Palace is here, and there is, I think it was
Don't remember
somewhere.
which one it was.
Maybe it's
It's a
still
little further
available
down.
somewhere. I can't remember where it was, or, unless it's like entirely destroyed. Might be.
It might have burnt down. Our fire, again, like fire station, not great either.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
damn.
definitely a chance.
Yep.
But
Oh, there it is.
It's here.
There it is.
It's here.
There it
Oh,
is.
the tree just died of old age. Look at that.
No, it's winter. It's winter.
Oh no, that's true.
All right, but
yeah,
chat. We have to end the stream. We've got there's streams coming up after us.
Damn it.
So as fun as this has been, really really fun, and I'm really sad that we have to end it. But thank you so much for watching today's stream. I hope we really enjoyed it, and we do have a stream of some kind next week. So get hype about that. But yeah,
It's gonna be their launch
see you
stream.
when I see you, chat.
Bye, Maddie. Thank you, Henko.
Bye.
They're great. All right, well, bummer about the Steam Workshop. We'll see if we see some corporate backpedaling in the coming weeks where it's like, we heard you, we're committed to excellence, whatever. Hey, listen, we're caving in because it didn't work out financially and you're throwing a big stink. Stop whining. We put it on Steam. Leave us alone. Give us money. But we'll see. This will sell too well for them to actually do that, I think. All right, chat, we're going to go live to a new video dropping on the channel, Open World Base Building MMO and more, for our first look at Albion Online. Going to drop the video now and send you over there, and then I'll be back in a little bit for our first look at Alaskan Road Simulator, a trucking simulator with a lot of survival. And we'll be back for City Skylines tomorrow. We finally get to play City Skylines 2. So I'll be the like the first second that we can stream it. We're gonna have one of the first streams on the channel for that. I wanted to share a bunch of my screenshots and stuff I've been working on for City Skylines 2. Like I told you, I had about like almost 200 hours in City Skylines 2, but I didn't take any pictures of anything I built, and I didn't record anything because they told us we couldn't share it until later. And I think like a couple of days ago, they were like, oh yeah, you can like now you can start uploading like YouTube shorts and you can start uploading pictures and stuff. But then like I didn't make any because I just I just was too afraid. So I haven't shared. You guys maybe have seen a couple of my screenshots of my city Skylines 2. Like I've showed off the ones I've taken, but now I wish I would have kind of made some like YouTube shorts, just some panning shots of the cities that I built. But I still feel like I don't want to do that until I have much more time in the game. So anyway. I'll show you guys that tomorrow. So City Skylines 2 tomorrow. New video right now. Be the first ones to watch it. Stay right here in the chat. You'll be live redirected. First ones on YouTube to see the new video. Let's go. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching.